Kingpyn fans, it is nearly that time. I got 3 steps for you to buy that pay-per-view. Super easy. Step 1, you're gonna go to Kingpyn.tv on your mobile device, tablet, computer. Step 2, click buy access and create your account. Step 3, choose your pay-per-view experience, basic, premium, or premium plus, which includes a watch party along with that premium experience. So 3 easy steps to watch your favorite creators in a tournament-style format, the first of its kind, on April 22nd. Who walks out of this quarterfinal and the entire tournament as champion? I don't have those answers, but you can tune in to Kingpyn.tv. I guess you'll find out.
We are just 48 hours away from the journey commencing to find out who the best male and female influencer boxer in the world is. I'm Andy Shepard. Great to be with you, and I'm very pleased to be joined by this guy, Wade Plem. Wade, you having fun at Kingpyn?
Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm here. I'm loving the atmosphere, high stakes, high level production, and yes, I'm having fun.
Well, look, Wade, this is now the business end of Fight Week. We've had open workouts, we've had face-to-faces, but look at this.
That's what I'm saying, man. This is the biggest, the best. I mean, I've never seen anything like this in the influencer boxing scene, I'm honest with you.
We are at the iconic television centre here in London, and this is where the nerves of these fighters start to creep in. This is where it becomes a reality. We're going to have all of our athletes out here tonight. We're going to be grilling them.
Yes,
you know?
There's so much to just get into. We're only 48 hours away now, Andy, so the nerves are up, like you said. The intensity's up. I'm seeing fighters walk around and giving cross eyes to people. It's that time.
It's time on Saturday for the high-stakes Kingpyn tournament to begin. And it's a new dawn for boxing.
YouTube boxing. A global phenomenon that has transformed not only boxing itself, but the world of sports forever. A new age of sports entertainment that has captured an entire generation. This new wave has seen the rise and the fall of some of the world's most revered influencers. Now, a new format has entered the industry, one that has raised the stakes higher than ever before.
This tournament is going to be one of the biggest things this year.
When you enter a tournament, there's a lot of bragging rights because you're not afraid to fight anyone.
8 male and 8 female fighters gathered from around the globe will battle it out over 3 events in the world's biggest influencer boxing tournament. With the standard of competition the highest we've ever seen, every fighter has their sights set on glory, but only one can be crowned the pound-for-pound Kingpyn title holder.
I'm a man on a mission. It's as simple as that. I'm a man on a mission. I'm coming for everybody. So there's quarterfinal, semi-final, and final. Now, if you win from the quarterfinal, you go through to the semi-final, and then you go through to the final, which is where I'll be heading.
I'm keeping my eye on everyone and every matchup to see who I'm coming against. And that's what my mentality is like.
For some, this is a story of redemption.
I never want to lose again, because my last fight, like I said, that was the first time I actually felt like I lost. Obviously, with the temper loss, I won on the night, but then it just got changed. It didn't actually feel like a loss, but that night, I actually felt like a loss, and I never want to feel like that again.
For others, a tale of honor.
The whole build-up to the fight and everything he told me was just a lie. Now I'm like, what the fuck is really going on? I was getting more and more pissed off. There's not many details I can talk about that, so it's an ongoing thing.
And for one, a shot at revenge.
The thing is, he just hasn't really seen who I am, which is a good thing. You know, he saw an ill in my deathbed Austin McGraw.
He done something illegal. He injected himself before walking out. What else could he have been taken?
He was lucky that time. He won't be lucky again.
But for all, this is an opportunity to cement themselves as one of the most feared contenders in YouTube boxing.
You're going to be able to use the Kingpyn tournament as a reference.
The person that wins this tournament completely separates themselves from the rest of influencer boxing.
She comes across big and scary, all the more reward when smash her face in.
I think most of them are all bark, no bites.
I'm not coming for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. I'm coming for number 1.
I need to send a statement to the person who I'm going to be fighting in the next round. Just want to let them know what's coming.
This is high stakes, and the stakes have never been higher.
There are goosebumps.
Come on, man.
On my goosebumps,
Come on, brother.
Wade. Look, Wade, you are entrenched in this influencer box world. What does this Kingpyn high-stakes tournament mean for the scene?
You heard it there. It truly is the separator. 3 events. You have to run through a tournament to prove you are truly the best. We've never seen anything like it ever in this scene, and The winner of this thing is on top of the mountain. The highest stakes, the highest reward.
So if you're still trying to figure out what the high stakes tournament is all about, maybe this will explain it.
Kingpyn presents High Stakes, the biggest influencer boxing tournament the world has ever seen. 8 male and 8 female fighters gather from around the globe to battle it out over 3 blockbuster events with the single goal of being crowned the first ever Kingpyn title holder, featuring global superstars such as Anderson Gibb, Wenderson Nunez, Elle Brooke, King Kenny, Jarvis, Tom Zanetti, and Whitney Johns. The tournament begins with the quarterfinal round on April 22nd at the OVO Arena, Wimbledon, London. The iconic 3 Arena in Dublin next plays host to all the important semifinals before the biggest influencer tournament on the planet showcases the last 2 fighters going toe-to-toe. In the tournament finale at the legendary O2 Arena in London, 8 fighters, 3 events, but there can only be one winner. On August 5th, one champion will rise above them all to be crowned the first ever Kingpyn.
Very pleased to be joined by IBF bantamweight champion of the world, Ebony Bridges, and Sensei. The Breakdown team are fully united. Guys, thanks for joining us. Now, look, Ebony, this is a tournament structure. Of course, these fighters, all of them, whether they win or lose, are going to compete 3 times between this weekend and the start of August. How does that change how someone approaches a training camp?
Yeah, well, back-to-back fights, by the time you get to the last fight, your body's worn. So you need to be really smart that you're not overtraining. So, hopefully they have the right team to give them the right advice, because otherwise it could be like injuries, It's a lot of risk fighting so close together.
Yeah, look, Sensei, with the open workouts yesterday, saw a lot of surprises. Did you change your opinion about any of our competitors after yesterday's workouts?
I did with some of them. I'm excited to be here because, I'm such a fan of these guys, and it's like a treat. We get a front row seat, right? Open workouts, the face-to-face. I get so much information, right? So I did see some stuff, changed my mind a little bit. Not going to give any information out yet, but I want to see from the press conference any new things.
Wade, you guys are in the Fighter Hotel. You've been there all weekend. How is that pressure cooker holding up?
Right now, you're seeing all the fighters start to realize what's about to happen, right? As we got into fight week, guys were still, hey, man, how you doing? What's going on? Now those greetings are getting a little shorter, and the more effort being put into camp, the more effort being put into weight cutting, and more effort being put into the mind and physical, because we're only 2 days away, Andy.
And Ebony, in a fight week, this press conference, it's part of a normal fight week. How are people feeling this sort of 48 hours out from a fight?
Yeah, I think the nerves will be picking up now, especially because some of them haven't fought or they've not had very many fights. So still be a lot of nerves. And then also, if they're cutting weight, like last thing they want to do is be sitting here, doing this. They just want to be chilling out in their rooms. So it is a lot of pressure, and it's a lot, and having to face each other again brings more anxiety. Like there's a lot to it, but like you said, it's part of it. So let's see how they handle it.
And Sensei, you know exactly what these fight weeks, like these press conferences are like. How do you think these guys are going to hold up? Look, again, this female tournament, there's a lot of novices here. It's the first time they've had to go through something like this.
Yeah, definitely when it's the first time, it's tough. A lot of the female fighters, it's their first fight. I can remember that. The lights, everything's new, right? It's difficult. The people who have been here have done a few more fights. It's going to be a little bit easier. You're going to see them a little bit more calm. And we'll see if that plays into the fight, but we'll see.
And look, Wade, one of the great things about this tournament is the stories that are no doubt going to raise their heads over the next few months. I think we've got to give it to all the participants. They signed up for whoever was drawn in the launch party, whoever the bracket gives it. We've got to commend each and every one of them.
Absolutely. You came into this tournament not knowing who you were going to fight. Some people not even knowing who the mystery fighter was for the men's side. So you have to commend them on just putting themselves out there, training for whoever, size, weight, doesn't matter. On the night, you're going to find out who prepared to be in this tournament.
And Sensei, after those open workouts, which fight are you looking forward to the most?
Austin and Gibb. I got to. I felt like Gibb at one point we thought turned the lights out. Lights were going out. He didn't stop for a moment. It's actually turned up the heat at that point. And it was a long time at that point. We were sitting there for 30 minutes, but when they started training, it got super quiet in there and it got intense, and that's what I'm looking for.
And Ebony, I know you're emotionally invested in one of the contests. Is there another fight that piques your interest, or is the one you're going to be in the corner for the one that you're most looking forward to?
Well, of course, Elle's fight is really important to me as well. And I'm actually interested to see how Elle's going to handle that and the height. But I think all the fights are really, really exciting. I really want to see Emily. Like, I saw her on the pads for the first time yesterday, and I was like, wow, okay. So I'd like to see how that fight goes. But honestly, they're all really exciting for me, all the girls' fights.
Wade, which one stands out to you? You can't pick the same one,
Of course not. I was going to go with Gibb and Austin, but it is Jarvis and Tom Zanetti. We walked into their face-to-face yesterday. It was on site. Tom was ready to go. Immediately, right then, right there. I didn't think we're not going to make it to Saturday if it goes off right now. So that one's already intense. The back and forth has been just at a fever pitch between those two. And I just think on fight night, you're going to get fireworks, Andy.
Well, I'm being told in my ear that our first set of fighters, the women, are standing by backstage. So, wait, look, you and me are going to be in these hot seats grilling them. You guys better go and take cover because there might be some fireworks going on in just a few minutes' time.
Sensei. Come get me. If I need you come get me, okay?
Don't worry about him.
Wait, one of the great things about particularly this women's tournament is that by August, there's going to be a number of superstars created.
Like anybody that comes out of this, the winner, you're not only representing yourself, your family, friends, some people, country. So when you win this thing, you are taken to the next level in influencer boxing. The women are taking their stand at the top of the mountain.
Well, let's welcome our first female competitor to the stage. It's Amber O'Donnell. And look, Wade, Amber is someone which I gotta say, when I saw the open workouts yesterday, I was very surprised and impressed with the skills on display.
Listen, the hand speed was on display, and I think a lot of people started turning heads because maybe a bit overlooked coming into this, right? A lot of people not talking about Amber until yesterday. The hands started flying, and the head started turning.
Yeah, a lot of people I saw online were very impressed by that. But let's welcome our next athlete to the stage. It's her opponent on Saturday at the OVO Wembley Arena. It's Emily Brooke. And yesterday, when we were at the open workouts, we noted that the athleticism on display from the other half of the Brooke family.
Listen, we all know about Elle, right? She's a tank, but for long, but still cracking the pads. One of the pads flew off the hands of the padman yesterday.
Look, Ebony, who knows Elle very well, was saying that actually Emily has picked this thing up quicker than Elle did.
It's scary.
There could be another superstar stepping out coming this weekend.
Yeah.
Well, our next athlete coming to the stage, it's Whitney Johns. And Whitney Johns, I mean, she looked jacked yesterday at the open workout.
She keeps herself in shape 24/7. There was no getting in shape for this tournament. She was already there. It was just then getting with Chris Camozzi. We all know, a dangerous man in his own right. And also, she gets to spend every day with him. In the gym for years now.
But is the physicality, we know she's fit, we know she's in shape, is that going to translate to success in the boxing ring?
After what I saw yesterday, absolutely. Hand speed, loose and flowy, moving around. There's some things there that, again, starting to turn some heads. And her opponent was too.
I mean, Barbie is a big, heavy hitter. That's going to be her key to victory here.
Yes, I mean, one will be the intimidation factor. I mean, you see the makeup.
I'm scared right now.
Listen, Barbie, don't come to us. We're hanging out here, okay? But yes, of course, the power. We saw that yesterday on the pads. She was sitting down on shots. There was no playing games. Big shots only.
Very excited to see what 3-6 Barbie brings in. Again, we've seen in her training footage. Yeah. We saw yesterday. If she connects,
good night.
This could be night. An intriguing fight this Saturday at the OVO Wembley Arena. Let's meet another powerful athlete coming out. It's Julie Poker. Julie has just got into town. Flown in straight from Brazil, come here, but looks fresh as a daisy. And again, so much power in this athlete.
Absolutely. I mean, we didn't get to see Julie yesterday, but we already know the power's going to be on display. I mean, the legs, you can find them on a horse. She is stacked, muscled up.
And again, at this level of boxing, when everyone's coming in, having just picking up this game over the last couple of months, power's going to make a difference.
Absolutely. You're going to see one of the first things in influencer boxing that guys use to their advantage, and the girls, is the big-time power. Fundamentals behind it, and you got a dangerous fighter.
Well, let's meet her opponent for this weekend. It's Daniela Hemsley. Now, Daniela traveled all the way to Brazil for a press conference, and things got a little heated out there, but how impressed were you with her skills she showed yesterday?
I was impressed with her skills, and I'm more so impressed with her composure. There's a lot of people talking about Julie's power, and she's like, listen, I'm going to box her up. And when all that power goes away, when over 5 rounds, I'm still there, she's not going to be able to handle it.
And something that's interesting is, again, she doesn't look intimidated. I'm pretty scared of stepping with Julie.
Yeah, she's not only focused on what's about to happen, but again, tuning everything else out.
Right, let's meet our next matchup for this Saturday is Miss Danielka. Miss Danielka is, well, perhaps our tallest athlete, very rangy. And again, yes, they didn't show us too much at the open workouts, but again, a lot of confidence. We saw her get heated with her opponent.
I was going to say, we didn't see a lot at the open workout, but we saw stuff in the face-to-face going at Elle. That was, I mean, it told a lot. She was not playing any games and was down for the confrontation.
Yeah, I think it's very easy to be intimidated by her opponent, but we're not going to see that from Miss Danielka come this weekend. So let's meet her opponent. It's Elle Brooke. Elle Brooke, the most experienced competitor in this contest. A lot of people have called her the favorite. And what did you make of what we saw from Elle yesterday?
I mean, she was bouncing up and around that ring. It was like her personality could not be contained, but also then the pads came out and then the power came out. She has fun beating people up, man. She has fun doing it. She wants to hurt people. She's looking to hurt Daniela.
We see what Elle can do, but again, seeing what she brought yesterday, with each and every week, each and every fight week, she's getting better and better. But look, all of our female competitors are here, and wait, we can cut the tension with a knife.
I don't like having my back turned, man. I don't know. These people are dangerous behind me. I got to keep an eye out.
Well, look, I think we should get down to this. We're going to bring each matchup down here to talk to us. I'm glad you're here. I've got to be honest.
Okay, I got you.
To separate. These really are the hot seats. So let's get on with this. Let's bring down our first matchup. It's Amber O'Donnell and Emily Brooke. Again, this is a matchup that I think, in the build-up to this fight week, some people have overlooked.
Yeah.
But man, what they both brought to the open workout yesterday, this, ladies, this is going to be these chairs. There's every chance of one of these claps.
We got to watch out. We got to watch out.
Emily, let me start with you. We talked to you yesterday at the open workouts, and you said that you've really enjoyed this journey.
Yeah, it's been like a really good experience for me. Honestly, I've been the happiest that I've ever been. Like the tunnel vision of having, like the focus of this fight. It's been such an experience for me.
We're talking about happy. We saw you two at the launch party. You're the only ones that kind of got it heated.
The last time we were right here.
The last time we were right here. So, Amber, did that make this more personal for you?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, it just adds more fuel to the fire, doesn't it? Because you get physical with me, but I'll take it on the chin.
You know, speaking of fuel being added to the fire, there was a lot talked about a sparring session between Amber and the other Brooke sister. And I think that might have played into kind of what went on in the open workout yesterday. You showed some fast hands, and it was something I think it surprised a lot of people. Did that play any factor in how you came out yesterday to want to maybe make a statement?
Yeah, I think obviously there's been a lot of, posted videos about me that didn't really show me now and was a bit out of context. But so I needed to go out yesterday and just show what I'm made of. And that's my only opportunity to do that. So I just went with everything that I had.
Amber, a lot of people talked about how Emily looked yesterday, and she's picked us up very quickly. When you watched the open workout, what were the emotions? Any nerves at all?
No, I'm not nervous at all. I'm happy to say you've got power, and you have, and I'm holding my hands up to say that. Do I think that that's going to cause me any problems? No. I can take a big old punch. I can take a crack. So bring it on.
How do you see this fight finishing?
Well, she's pretty flat-footed, so I just think I'll land one and she won't be able to get away. And then it'll be another and then another, and it'll be a stoppage, to be honest.
Touche. You were also flat-footed, so that's a bit rich coming from you, but that's fine.
Amber, you rated Emily, when you got to rank all of your opponents, all of the women in this tournament, you rated Emily last.
Yeah.
So, just to play devil's advocate, what happens if she beats you? Is that a bit embarrassing?
No, not really. This is boxing, upsets happen, so if she beats me, well done to you. It's not going to happen, but...
Why did you rank her last? What is it about
Because she is
her?
last. Simple.
And you read that just from what you've seen? You just think, out of everyone here, she's...
What I think is, she's come out with attitude, she's come out shoving, pushing me on stage. That shows to me, try and show dominance by pushing and shoving, and that's fine. But that's how you want to conduct yourself. It's not how I conduct myself, but...
Honestly, don't mind. Most people have put you last, to be honest.
I mean, they didn't,
if you look at you, you're not very athletically built, are you, darling? Come on.
Oh, let's not throw stones in glass
Respectfully,
houses.
you ain't built for this, but we'll see in the ring.
Shut up, you fucking cunt.
Does that...
Touch to soft spot.
Whoa.
Meow.
So you
So
think?
I mean, this is real.
This is the heat already. I mean, again, this is the one that got heated before.
We're not even supposed to say that word on YouTube, Eddie. I don't know if guys, we cut that out. Yeah, no, this is real stuff. You just think you get under her skin? What is it about Amber? Is it just you just think you're just so much better that it doesn't matter? Like,
I just don't think she's naturally athletic. Like, I've taken to it, like, yeah, just picked it up so easily. And to be honest, I just think, I've seen when my sister punched you, you can't take a punch. You fucking stacked it on the floor. And you're coming on here going, I know you got power. And I think I'm going to be all right with you.
She stood on my foot. Watch the video. Have you got any fucking brain cells? Watch the fucking video. She stands on my foot.
Liar!
You were like,
After 9 rounds.
there was like 4.
Oh, fuck off, Elle. It was 9, and you know it was 9. Come on.
Amber, how much do you want to take out one of the Brooks sisters?
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
Do you think that as this tournament commences, if you can get through this one, would you like a shot at the
Yeah,
other?
bring them all
Do you think you
on.
can take them both out?
Yeah, go for it. You know, I'm up for a challenge. I'm not intimidated by anybody. And that's not me saying I think I'm the best in this competition. So I'm up for a challenge, whoever that may be.
Who do you think the best is in this tournament?
I honestly think Barbie and Whitney are going to be up there. So I'm excited for that fight because I think that's going to be really good because I do think they're quite 2 of the top rankings for me personally.
Emily, who do you think is the best in this tournament?
Everyone's going to think I'm blowing smoke up her ass, but obviously my sister, she's the only one that's had 2 fights, which is obviously, like, yeah, good thing to have under your belt. To be honest, you don't really, like, for a lot of people, a lot of training could go out the window on the first fight, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens on the day.
This one, I can feel the tension.
I know, man. They're ready. Fight night's just around the corner. I did want to ask you really quickly, Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like she's just overlooking you? I feel like a lot of people, maybe even in this room, are. Do you feel like it's something about just the way you carry yourself? You're very calm, relaxed, not really trying to showboat or show anything, really? Is that what it is here?
I mean, look at me. I'm not exactly an intimidating person, am I? Like, and that's fine. But you know, you don't have to look intimidating to be able to box. Like, there's no set rule book for how you've got to look to be a good fighter. And you know, I understand why people are overlooking me. People haven't seen much footage of me. You know, I don't look intimidating, so if they want to underestimate me, that's fine. But I've said from the start that I'll be the dark horse in this competition, and that suits me better than having something to prove by being one of the favourites.
Well, ladies, a final word from each of you. When and how does this fight finish?
Pardon?
When and how? What round and how does this fight finish?
I'm going to say stoppage, first round.
And Amber, same to you. How have you visualised this one ending?
I would love to see you absolutely sparked on the canvas. However, I'm going to be realistic because I know that's a hard task for any of us. So I'm happy to go all 5 rounds because it shows that I can, you know, do it. And I want to have those 5 rounds under my belt to say that I can go the distance and I am built for this. So, you know, I'm happy to go the full 5 with you, that's fine. But I'd also love to knock you fucking senseless and spark you out, but however it ends is fine.
Wow, no mincing of words there. Ladies, look, I think it's time to face you both off. So if you'd like to come to the centre of this
Should I plant my feet this time in case you
can
try to
you,
shoot me again?
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, ladies. Any final words?
I'm going to smash your face in.
Yeah, okay.
Right, to the front, ladies. Thank you very much.
It's time.
All right, Ebony, that one started pretty chill and then got pretty chippy. I feel like the history between Amber and the Brooks, right, got in there. So, but you know more about that. So can you talk about that at all?
Yeah, look, you know what? I seen that, and I think that she's showing a bit of bitchiness and a bit more spite now. Like each time she faces off, she's getting a bit more angry. She's dropping cunts and fucks and everything like this. You know what I mean? Oops, and I just sorry. I'm Australian though, so she's popping all that out and she's getting feisty. And give it 2 more days, she might get more feisty.
Yeah, she did surprise me. That was one of the most surprising open workouts that I saw. She was pretty snappy on the pads and the fire. And I think because she got Emily, there's an extra fire there. So I'm really looking forward to that one. All right, back to Andy and Wade, boys.
I love tonight already.
2 times.
I love tonight already. It's
I know.
fantastic. And look, that fight, what I wasn't really thinking about much coming into this week, now I really, really am.
Yeah, everybody is looking at that one and going, yeah, okay, well, what's next round? But I'm telling you right now, that's going to steal the show. Both girls, real animosity, really training hard, and someone's going to leave on the canvas.
But this fight is one I have been thinking about. This is going to be an absolute banger. It's Whitney Johns versus 3-6 Barbie. Come on down, ladies.
Again, just tense, man.
This is
tense.
We saw a face-to-face between you ladies earlier this week, so it's not the first time you've come face-to-face, and things got heated there. Let me come first to you. You seem to think that this Barbie's hiding behind her facade and that she's got a lot of nerves and being worried coming into this fight with you.
I've seen mixed messages from her, and so I'm still trying to get a read on her, but I do think she's kind of full of shit.
And yeah, wow, I mean,
okay.
I mean, people are getting straight to this tonight. I love this. And Barbie, you've said openly you want to be the first woman to get a female influencer knockout. Now we're here, 48 hours away. Your opponent's sitting right there. You still think that's real? That can happen?
I think that's a real possibility. I think she underestimates me severely, and I'm ready to show her.
Barbie, you saw her kind of for the first time in real time yesterday at the open workout. Anything there that gave you any cause for pause or anything that shook you up at all? Any?
Her gas tank. She's come at me for mine. I was so surprised to see that she was breathing so hard, and she even said, "Oh, I was breathing hard. I'm nervous." Well, if you're nervous there, you're going to be nervous in the ring. So I think
You're going to be nervous in the fight, too. I mean, it's your first fucking fight. And so I think everybody across the board is going to be that way. And especially when you jump into the open workout, there's no warm-up. You jump right in there. That's how it goes. But gas out. You've had a horrible weight cut. Are you going to make weight tomorrow?
I'm 140. That's all you need to know.
You are right now?
That's all you need to know.
Do we need a 9th chair here for the alternate? Who do we have for the alternate? Because we might need to redo this interview.
Wow. Barbie,
She's waiting. She's waiting.
Are you hoping she doesn't make weight and you get a...
I know she is. I know she is.
Oh, I'm happy to fight her. I'll fight her right now. I just don't think she's going to be able to make it happen. And if she does, she's going to feel like shit.
She sat there with her fingers crossed, hoping I'm not going to make weight. I know it.
I would love to fight you. I'm excited to fight you. I think that you are going to be a really strong competitor. I didn't come here to do easy shit. Like, I came here to challenge myself and to test my skills. So that is exactly what this fight will be, if you fucking make it.
Barbie, you ranked Whitney number 3 when you were going through all these competitors. How hard a fight do you think this one's going to be for you?
I think this will be a really hard fight. I think that, out of all the girls, she's up there. But yeah, it comes down, both of us don't have experience. Anyone can look good on pads. Anyone can have stamina. Anyone can run a million miles, but can you run a million miles while you're getting hit in the face? Can you hit back when you're getting hit in the face? We'll find out, But I do think it's going to be a hard fight. It'll probably be one of the harder fights in this tournament.
I think that's a good point as well. The majority of all of you women that come into this fight is your first step into the boxing ring. People talk about you can train all you like, but it's how you react to a punch. Whitney, how do you think you're going to react if you eat one of Barbie's shots?
I've been eating punches by professionals in sparring sessions multiple times a week after week, by professional boxing and MMA fighters who have been,
with or without headgear?
With headgear, because I like to save my brain cells. But I do think that it's like you eat those punches and I keep going. Like, I never was phased for 1 second and they were cracking me. So it's, I have no qualms about that. She definitely does not hit as hard as those bitches, I'll tell you that.
What do you got to say to that, Barbie?
You'll find out on the night what it feels like to get hit without headgear. It is not the same game.
Oh, is that why you're so loopy? You've been sparring without headgear. It makes sense. Okay.
Wow. Look, Whitney, you've been ranked in the top 3 by the majority of the women here. Does that fill you with confidence coming to this tournament that everyone's looking at you going, you're one of the favorites here.
Feels good, yeah. I think all of us came here with no experience and like, oh, can I do this? And you have those moments, like going through a fight camp, I say it's like having bipolar, because one moment you're like, fuck yeah, I can do this, and then the next you're like, oh my gosh, am I gonna get my ass kicked? You know, it's very humbling, and to do this for real is very humbling. So I liked that people ranked me in top 3, but again, like most of these girls, there's very minimal footage on most of these girls. There could be some wizards that we have no idea. Like some of these girls could be gangsters that we have no clue about until this first fight. That's why this first fight night is gonna be so interesting to see how everybody performs and what they can pull out.
I asked Barbie what she thought about your open workout. I didn't really get your thoughts on hers. She was cracking pads yesterday. I think we all know here she hits hard.
Yeah.
Did you see anything there, any holes in her game? Not to give up strategy or anything, but did you see anything you could take advantage of there?
I think she hits really hard. I think and she keeps saying, I'm going for the knockout, I'm going for the knockout. That's like the people that are going for the knockout and they're just trying to hit power shots the whole time. That's why I'm saying you're going to gas out, is because that is the most tiring thing of all. You're going to be hitting and missing. And then with that footwork, the way that I saw, is not going to really be on your side either. So,
Barbie, what is Whitney's biggest weakness that you see?
I think overconfidence. I don't think her footwork was anything special. I don't think that, I don't think that she is taking me as seriously as she might say she is. I think, just from her saying, oh, my fight camp's way harder than your fight camp. You don't know my fight camp. You don't know anything. So I think that she's way too confident, and that might get her down. Because, once you get hit in the face without headgear, in 12-ounce gloves, it is a different game. It doesn't matter what you think you know. It's gonna go black, and you're gonna be relying on whatever.
have you knocked anybody out? What makes you so confident that you're gonna knock someone out in this tournament? Have you done this before?
No, I've never knocked anyone out.
So you're just conjecture. So keep talking.
I'm not entertaining you. You have a superiority complex. I'm gonna step in the ring and I'm gonna knock you out, and that's what we're gonna do.
A superiority complex. Whitney, what do you say to that?
I just think this is all I'm hearing, and that's okay.
There's a lot of confidence coming out of you. We've all read it all week, particularly in the face-to-face. What do you read into Barbie? Does she seem confident? Does she seem nervous?
I think that she has very mixed reads. In the first matchup, she was extremely aggressive and trying to play the villain, and then online she was extremely like a chatty and keyboard warrior, and
I never even commented on anything.
And then in the face-to-face, you had multiple quotes about how I'm scared
that
and I'm ready for a
that
humble
was
loss
from the
and all this
event.
stupid shit.
That was from the event.
Okay, well, it was said, and
I'm not
in the
keyboard warrior. You're a
face-to-face, she was
keyboard warrior.
meek. I don't know if she was weak and tired from the weight cut, which is understandable, but I was kind of shocked at that too. But now she's got some flavor to her again, so we'll find out.
Well, ladies, from keyboard warriors to in-ring warriors this Saturday at the Over Arena. Let's get you guys to face off. This again.
Up right away.
Yeah, you're taking this one for sure. Wow. Barbie, any final words? No word. This one is gonna be a banger. Whitney Johns versus Barbie. Look, wait, we've had 2 fights come down, and again, my interest has been only stoked by those 2. That is going to be a banger.
We had some soul reading going on there between both of them. I don't know what to make of it. I think both are confident. I think both are just ready to get in, and both are talking about knocking each other out. It wasn't just Barbie. Whitney said, listen, we're all here to get knockouts. We're all here to put people on the canvas. So that one is, like I said, don't miss it.
Man, that could be a blink, and you miss it one come Saturday night. Let's get down. Our next contest, it's another hard-hitting one, that's for sure. It's Judy Pocker versus Daniela Hemsley. These 2 have met just a week or so ago in Brazil. Now it's on, well, Daniela's home turf. We're going to bring in a translator to help with this one. Thank you very much. Look, Daniela, let me start with you. You went to Brazil to go to Julie's home territory. How do you feel coming off the back of that? Did that increase your confidence or put some nerves in the belly?
Going to Brazil was honestly like one of the best 2 days. It was crazy, you know. Can't say the Brazilian fans are very nice to me. There was a lot of booing. There was very few people that were really nice to me, but you know, coming home, going straight back into training, and I'm ready to go.
And Julie, you now coming onto Daniela's home turf. What does it mean? There's already a reaction here in the crowd to her. Saturday night, if there's boos, how will you react?
She can answer in Portuguese. And then translate it. Fala então. Ah, acho que se me vaiarem, vai pau no gato, tô nem aí. Só bora.
She's very confident. She don't get it about anyone on the public. She do the work and she's here for show.
She seemed a lot more confident in Brazil than she does now, though, I must say.
Ela falou que você parece mais confiante no Brasil do que aqui.
Não, em qualquer lugar eu...
No, she's confident anywhere. She just don't need to show you.
Julie, what do you think is going to be your biggest key to victory?
Você acha que vai ser a grande chave da sua vitória?
A grande chave da minha vitória? O que eu vou derrotar, no caso, né?
O que você acha que vai fazer essa diferença, essa vitória?
Como assim? Não entendi.
You can use your mic. I want to hear what you're saying.
Eu não entendi. Eu não entendi.
O que você acha que vai ser a grande diferença que vai te fazer vencer?
Olha, eu já treino artes marciais há um tempo, né? O boxe tradicional é uma coisa que é nova para mim, mas eu já estive dentro de um ringue e nunca tive uma derrota. Então acho que dessa vez não vai ser diferente.
She said she have been training for like, I don't know, 10 years. And it's not like the same, it was different from the box. But she have been in a round and she always wins, so it's not different this time.
Daniela, you know, your partner Akon has been training you. You've been around fight sports quite a lot as of late, but I mean, yeah, let's talk about your partners for a minute. Sorry, like so there's a lot of talk about your partners Akon and Julie's guys having a fight as well. Is that added to the tension between you guys?
That's all right, Andy. That's a banger.
It's made it so much more fun, but the fact that Julie's coach is not having any of it, he seems very scared towards Akon, which, you know, if her coach is shit and her coach is pussying out, you know, that's not a lot of confidence onto Julie, is it?
Olha, eu não tenho culpa se seu namorado tá mais preocupado em se promover do que promover a própria namorada, que ele deveria estar treinando de vez fazendo futriquinha na internet.
That's it. I feel like there was something quite good in that one.
Something's coming.
Okay.
Okay, she said that she's sorry that your boyfriend stole your show because he's like desperate for make a show, but this is it. He's supposed to be training you and not make a show.
E eu acho que de verdade você deveria chifrar muito ele, porque é foda.
And she said that you're supposed to hang out with another guy because this one.
I got three coaches and they're the best in the world, so.
Are we getting relationship advice here? Wow.
Also, as well, what's my boyfriend got to do with boxing? With my boxing, it's got nothing. I don't need relationship advice.
Dá pra perceber.
She said that the relationship in the boxing, it's obvious that he can teach you.
I have three coaches and they're the best in the world.
Who said? Who said that they are the best in the world?
Yeah, I've got Leon Edwards, UFC world champion, in my gym. You know, his boxing coach is going to be ringside fight night.
That's a big name. That's a big name to have in your corner.
That's a world champ.
Vai ser legal ganhar de você, então.
The best to know, and you know my victory is gonna be best knowing this.
Tornou mais interessante.
Daniela, look, let's be honest. A lot of people have put Julie at the top of their rankings or close to that. I mean, she's a very powerful athlete. She has got some combat sport experience. Are there any nerves going into this one? Are you intimidated at all by her?
No, I mean, she definitely looks big and scary to a lot of people, but like I said before, I've been surrounded by bodybuilders my whole life. You know, no matter how much boxing experience she's got, doesn't mean she's any good.
How do you beat Julie on Saturday night?
I mean, she's as flat as an ironing board for a start, so, you know, I'm definitely good on my feet, and, you know, I'm not going to give too much away.
Fraca? Oh.
What? How are quads going to win a boxing fight?
They are significant quads.
They're going to gash you out.
Como?
Also, Julie, are you going to make weight?
She already make weight.
She made weight?
Yeah.
So we're on
With
weight.
a lot of sweating.
Ela falou que você fez o peso com muito suor.
Não, pareço?
She asking if she looks like, because she doesn't.
Julie,
She
how
doesn't need
do you
to
how do
sweat.
you see this fight finishing?
Como é que você vê essa luta acabando?
Com ela no chão chorando, pedindo a mãe. Se tiver, né?
Probably with, you ask how she saw the fight, right? She said that probably she saw Daniela at the ground
Ou boyfriends,
crying.
né? Ou boyfriends também, né?
Her and her boyfriend crying on the ground.
Ai, ai.
Yep. Okay, get ready. Get ready.
Ready?
You should be. Eu não tenho vontade de falar. Sem beijar, hein?
You're small.
Você tá com bafo de bosta, você tem que escovar essa
It's
língua.
alright,
na
I'm just eating,
moral.
babe, no worries. Hopefully it makes you pass out.
Não, não fala não. Fala não, fica em silêncio. Please.
Why is she not looking at me?
Não,
She's
não, não,
scared.
não, não, não.
All right, Eddie, to the front, please. To the front.
It's time.
Wow, we were. Julie Parker versus Daniela Hemsley. Look, wait. I keep saying it after each fight because I have to. Excitement after excitement, banger after banger.
I mean, Julie said she was going to be on the ground asleep while the boyfriend was on the ground crying. I was about to be on the ground laughing. That one was pure entertainment. And again, another banger of a fight. Big time power, good skills on display here. You don't train with Leon Edwards and get nothing from it. Those coaches are high level. Daniela's going to come in ready.
And genuinely sitting here, look, Julie's intimidating. She is powerful. She's strong, but
she popped the quad out and I had to check my own legs.
Mate,
I got nothing like
she
that.
puts us both
What
to
is
shame,
that?
I tell you.
What is that, bro?
But Daniela, honestly, sitting next to Daniela, not intimidated one bit. That
Not at
says
all.
something.
Not at all. Like I said, she's with a great team. They're not intimidated by anybody on the planet, and she's going to show it on Saturday.
Mate, Leon Edwards, that's a name. That's a name. Hey, let's bring out our final female fight of the Kingpyn High Stakes Tournament. It's Miss Danielka versus Elle Brooke.
Woo! Okay, buddy. No cups of water up here, yeah? None of that.
Can we just check the outfits as well? There's nothing. Okay, yeah, they all seem.
Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good.
They all seem PG, great.
We're all
well,
good.
12 plus maybe. I don't know. Ladies, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we're bringing out our translator here. Elle, let me start with you. Of course, you guys came together a few weeks ago in Poland. You seemed, what's the word? You seemed frustrated, angry after that interaction. Talk to me through the emotions after that press conference, the face-to-face.
She literally put porn on YouTube and it was streamed on mine and Kingpyn's. Like, how she's still allowed to even be in this tournament is beyond me. Like, you nearly got Kingpyn, like, taken down. You cannot do that on YouTube. Like, you're literally, like, minors watch that and it's not behind paywalls. Like, it's not an adult website. Like, that's fucked.
How did that make you feel?
Me feel, I'm like...
About polls about the fights and the ones people are looking forward to, and particularly in the female tournament, this one has run away with it. How much are you looking forward to putting on a show?
Yeah, 100%. I think every single day was like a gym athlete. And like, how many times have you sparred? Like, genuinely?
To ile razy sparowałam? To nie powinno mieć dla siebie żadnego znaczenia, ponieważ kolejność zdarzeń jest taka. Najpierw zniszczę cię ja, później jak przyjedziesz do Polski zniszczycie Martę Linkiewicz i na tym zakończy się twoja kariera, więc powinnaś mieć to w dupie, ile ja sparingów miałam, bo znokautuję cię przed czasem i Tyle w temacie.
Fuck off. She just knock you out in the very first round. She is from Poland, and first Ola will destroy you, and after that, Marta Linkiewicz will end your career.
Wow, I didn't expect that to come out of that.
Wait, I missed it. What was it?
Wtedy dowiesz się, co to znaczy Polish Power.
And then you will know what is the Polish power. As soon as Ola will knock you out firstly, and secondly, Marta Linkiewicz will end your career.
Poland's full of journeymen. Like, what the fuck? Like, any Polish boxer, they're journeymen. Like, what? Like, what? Like, what is the reason?
Oh, let me ask you, did you see the open workout yesterday?
Yeah, you look awful. Like, beyond awful. I thought, you know, my sister's been boxing 6 weeks and she looks way 10 million times better than you.
A co ty myślisz, że jestem taka głupia, żeby ci pokazywać swoje kurwa umiejętności? Jakby...
You think she's so stupid to show everything on
Kiedy
the media
stoisz i
workout?
patrzysz na mnie, no
When you're
może
watching.
mam blond włosy, ale to o niczym nie świadczy.
Maybe she's a blonde, but she's not stupid.
So you deliberately made yourself look like an idiot? Like, what? The math ain't mathin'.
Do you think she was hiding anything? Or do you think she was giving her best yesterday?
But you were like, I've got the reach, I'm taller, I got this and I got that. Like, you literally didn't extend your arm more than this. So how are you going to annihilate me with your range?
But there's no doubt you're the most experienced in this tournament, but regardless of the skill, she is a taller and much more rangy opponent. Is she going to cause you problems?
No, look at her. You're like a pencil. You're like a cheese string. Like, I am not intimidated whatsoever. I know I got this. I know how hard I've worked.
Chciałam powiedzieć tylko tyle, że wytrenią stół, tak jak ostatnio w Polsce i tyle.
I think that was a dog sound.
It was
Yeah.
And
That was great, by the way.
Ola will wipe the table with you like last time in Poland.
Did you though? Did you though? Me? Yeah, you didn't wipe the floor with me.
She says that last week in Poland she wipes the table with you, and she will do the same in the ring.
Okay, interesting. I bet you 10 grand you're not going to make it after the second round. No,
Oh,
I will give you 10
okay.
grand. You don't even need to give it to me back. I know you haven't got 10 grand. This is the only reason you're here. You don't give a fuck about boxing. You don't give a fuck. You just want the money.
So you saying if she makes it into or makes it to the end of the
Makes
second...
it past the second
So
round,
she-
I will give you 10 grand.
So if you make it into the third round, you're going to get 10,000 British pounds off hell. Does that
I mean it.
give you extra motivation? 10 grand to get into the third round.
She gives 10 grand, yeah?
Yeah.
If Ola will last until 3 rounds.
If she lasts two full rounds, she gets 10 grand.
Okej, jeżeli wytrzymasz 4 rundy, to ona dychę dorzuca do tego. Taki rzuca zakład, nie? Że jakby...
Czy w drugą stronę ma tak samo to działać, czy nie rozumiem do końca?
Some conversation going on. We'll
Yeah,
get
no,
back
they're
to you.
like,
with the-
Do we have to bet that back? Do
Maybe
I-
more details because exactly I don't understand.
You want to put 10 grand?
No, it's not a bet. I will give you 10 grand if you make it after the second round because that is fucking impressive.
So no back and forth. Oliver will just get 10 grand.
Ja nie potrzebuję jej brudnych pieniędzy, dziękuję bardzo.
She doesn't need your money from porn.
All right, don't take the 10 grand. You heard it here. Do not take the 10 grand.
I'll take the 10 grand.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We'll split it. Me and Wade will split
figure
it if
that
she gets
out.
to the second round.
We'll figure that out.
How do you see this one finishing, El?
Obviously before the third round.
Devastating one-punch knockout, or are you just going to put that work on her from the bell and just continue to build that up?
I mean, it's 5 rounds and I've got a really good work rate. I can just keep going and going and, you know, I throw bombs and I'm aggressive and yeah, if I will show you my sparring footage in a minute, not her, but with you, and you'll be impressed. I'm throwing more combinations, I'm moving forward, my feet work is better, and my defense is better because I got clocked last time and I don't want that to happen again. So I know what I need to improve on and I've improved on it, and you guys will see it for yourself, and that's why I'm so overly confident.
With these 3 back-to-back fights, this tournament structure, is there extra incentive just to end this one early and get on?
Winning's winning, but obviously I want to win well, and I don't want to leave anything to the judges because these influencer boxer judges, I do not trust them. So I want an early stoppage, of course I do. Like, I don't want to leave it to them. And also, I don't want to work that much. Like, fuck doing 5 rounds if you don't have to, do you know what I mean?
Znaczy, to było do przewidzenia, że ona będzie jakby we wszystkim najlepsza, bo chce uchodzić za osobę mega pewną siebie. No niemniej jednak na mnie to nie działa, bo za czym idzie ta jej pewność siebie? Za tym, że miała jakieś 2 kurwa gówniane walki? No i co? No ja za 2 miesiące, za 3 miesiące będę miała 3 walki. Co to znaczy, że jestem zajebistym kurwa bokserem?
You think you are overhyped, and your fights before was shitty, and the opponents was shitty, and now you face something different in the ring.
First round stoppage was shitty. Wow. That's interesting. You've had no fights and you're awful. You're like the worst looking person on the pads. Like, I clocked out when I got you out of like the fucking hat or whatever it was. Like, I lucked out. You're in a warm-up fight.
Wow. Chujowo wyglądałam na tarczach specjalnie z pozdrowieniami dla ciebie.
She didn't show on the pad, so wait for the fight.
Well, look, we are going to see you two clash Saturday night at the OVO Wembley Arena. Look, we'll see if she was sandbagging on those pads. But ladies, let's do a face-off. This is going to be intriguing. Oh boy. This is going to be okay. Let's wait.
With water
wait.
or no?
There are some heels here, just so we're aware. The height difference isn't quite. Nice and close, ladies. Nice and close.
You're in heels. I'm not going to push you. I'm not a bitch.
You have the same view like in films.
Then let's make a movie.
Any final words?
See you Saturday.
No words because we have a barrier, you know, language and something more.
You're speaking English. We know you can speak English. You just choose not to. No, you don't understand me.
To this front, ladies. To this front. Miss Daniela versus Elle Brooke. This one, once again, intrigue galore. April 22nd, this Saturday night at the Wembley OVO Arena. Wow.
That was fun. Maybe a little bit too fun for the boys up there. But I gotta say, Elle to me looked the most confident out of everyone so far, listening to her talk. And also yesterday at Open Workouts, when she saw Ola, it looked like it was Christmas morning to her. Okay, can you talk to her about her
Well, I
confidence?
just want to say, firstly, I was just waiting for Elle to give her a motorboat and for you to start cheering for it. You were like, had that smile. You were like, oh yeah, go for it. I could see that smile on your face. I was waiting for it, Elle. No, but honestly, yesterday it was, yeah. So, yeah.
We love consent.
No, yeah, yesterday, obviously, Elle came down next to us and watching, and she straight away was like, yeah, cool, I've seen enough. And I mean, Ola says that she wasn't trying, but man, she must have been.
Did you have your hands up on the OnlyFans question?
Oh yeah, of course I have my hands up on the OnlyFans. Guys, please sub Ebony Bridges.
That's next week.
Yeah,
That's next week.
I saw Kenny did.
We're all on OnlyFans. Maybe after the fights, girls, we can do some collab.
Okay,
all of us.
we'll all be on OnlyFans. We'll all be on
A
OnlyFans
big
by
gang.
Monday. Look, hey Sensei, any of those face-offs change your opinion on any of the fights?
Man, Barbie and Whitney, there's a lot of tension there. You can see it. Like, it's their first fight. It's hard to do these pressers and stuff, but you can see the energy building up. And I thought this was going to be a firefight, and now I know it's going to be.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That one is, again, just fireworks, but again, just the one we just had. Both girls super confident. I mean, whatever Daniela's hiding, I want to see it now. That's what I want to see.
Every single one of these fights, they've all got tension.
Yeah,
Every
I
single
think
one of
each and every one of those face-offs we saw was very intriguing. The tension is really growing, I think, in this women's tournament. And Ebony, you know best. The business end of fight week is just to come.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I want to see how they take the emotion into the ring, and if it's going to be good or if it's going to be bad.
I mean, that Whitney and Barbie fight is one that truly intrigues me. And the power of Julie Poker is something to behold. Hey?
Listen, we've heard about it. We see it in her build. I want to see it on the gloves. And I think, again, Saturday night, it is time to light that dynamite.
But again, on Daniela, not 1 ounce of intimidation. And again, Elle goes in there. I've never seen a calmer fighter, I don't think, at this point in a fight week than Elle, even though she's given up a lot of height.
She almost gave up 10 grand. She was willing to
10
give up
grand?
10 grand.
She was trying to.
She was like, no, take it. No, please. Here, it's yours. Just make it out of the second round. That's how confident she is.
I think we're splitting this. I think we can split the
I was
20.
gonna say, we'll figure it out.
Guys, but look, that women's tournament is shaping up to be incredible. And look, if you want to join us for those fights, of course you do. You can get your tickets to join us at Wembley, the OVO Arena on Saturday night. And also, if you can't be there, you can buy the pay-per-view.
Kingpyn fans, it is nearly that time. I got 3 steps for you to buy that pay-per-view. Super easy. Step 1, you're gonna go to kingpyn.tv on your mobile device, tablet, computer. Step 2, click Buy Access and create your account. Step 3, choose your pay-per-view experience, basic, premium, or premium plus, which includes a watch party along with that premium experience. So 3 easy steps to watch your favorite creators in a tournament-style format, the first of its kind, on April 22nd. Who walks out of this quarterfinal and the entire tournament as champion? I don't have those answers, but you can tune in to kingpyn.tv. I guess you'll find out.
Wow. Wait, that women's tournament, intrigue galore. The men's tournament, those guys are going to be out in a few minutes. But outside of our 2 tantalizing tournaments, wait, we got a special wildcard bout. I think.
Oh, yes.
I think it's time to do that. This fight was only made 2 weeks ago, and it's already sort of caught the imagination of the internet.
Yeah, everyone is talking about this one, and it's not even in the tournament. Potentially, the winner may be if things go wrong in some cases, but I'm just excited to see it as a one-off fight, our wild card fight. Ed Matthews
versus this man, Blueface. And Wade, Blueface is someone that, when we saw them at the open workout yesterday, skills. We were all very, very impressed.
He captures your attention no matter what he does, whether he's on screen hitting mitts, whether he's throwing bars down in a song, whether he's just taking up your social media feed. Blueface Baby is everywhere. I mean, shining today too, my goodness.
And the chain that's on the line, we're going to talk about that in a minute. That doesn't seem to be present. But why don't we meet the opponent for this Saturday? It's Ed Matthews. Well, Ed Matthews, a competitor who headlined the first Kingpyn tournament of 2 weeks' notice, is stepping in against a very rangy competitor. Wade, what do we make of Ed yesterday at the open workout?
I mean, Ed is shredded up, and his mindset is manifestation. He feels this fight has been put in front of him for a reason, and as he said, he's going to knock out Blueface in the first round.
Okay, first things first, chaps. First things first. Have you got your phone on you, Blueface? I just wanted to see if your DMs
Of course,
on...
of course. Are we going to follow up on this?
I don't know if anyone who saw the face-to-face we did a few days ago, Blueface
Andy,
did...
I beg you stop.
I'm a journalist.
Nah,
I'm a journalist.
Brother, you know that didn't happen. Come on now. Don't be silly. My girl is loyal.
He knows what happened.
My girl is loyal. Come on.
Okay, look, tell you what, we'll leave that be.
Table it.
We'll leave that be for tonight. Ed, you know, we had that face-to-face, and how did you feel come off the back of that? This is something that you used to listen to, maybe you used to kind of look up to.
Bruv, you're better acting like I was a fan. I ain't a fan. Like, I heard his tunes. Who ain't heard them tunes? Like, they're big tunes. Don't mean I used to listen to him like that, do you know what I'm saying? But like, I can't lie, I feel like this fight is bigger for his girl, because she's got your face on her neck. Imagine I knock you out, yeah? She's got you stuck forever on her neck, knocked out by Ed Matthews, like, the fuck? It's bigger for your girl than you, really, like. Because she's bigger than you in reality, do you know what I'm saying?
Sound like you want to fight her.
Or maybe after, innit?
I don't know what she has to do with it, but...
Nah, well, you brought my girl into it,
She
so
can't say...
you brought my girl into
that's
it.
what it is. You brought your girl into it. You said she was faithful. I just put her to the test.
Yeah, and you didn't get a reply, like.
It's me and you in the ring, man.
Yeah?
Let's talk about that.
Well, let's talk about you guys in the ring, but before that, let's talk about what's at stake, okay? I'm noticing something missing from around your neck, Blueface. On our face-to-face, you said that if Ed can knock you out, one of your chains will be his. And he picked one, I think it was, what, 200 grand? That's a big win bonus.
To be fair, yeah, that's if I can sell it for 200 bags. Like, there's not many guys that can wear that. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to be a serious.
I'm sure you can get 100 for it.
Yeah,
That's
for
a
the
fair bit.
diamonds, innit? But it's more like a fucking trophy case thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Where is the chain tonight?
I didn't match with my outfit today, so I left it in the safe. But that's his wager. Ask him what I get if I knock him out.
You can have my girl, bruv. Like, that's how confident I am, mum.
Man, I could have that before the fight.
Like, that's how confident I am. Like, I will drop you.
I think we need some consent.
Bruv, like,
Hold on a second. We gotta have some consent up here, Andy. Hold on a
Right?
second.
You gonna sign your girl?
Oh, hold on.
Damn.
I'm not joking, bro. That's how confident I am.
I could have it before the fight, man.
Bro,
That's
my
not- not insensitive.
arms are bigger than your like flamingo legs, cuz. I can't
Yeah?
lie. Yeah.
All right. Let's see how that works. You gotta
Let's see
have
if
reach,
they keep
man.
you
gotta
up,
have
boy.
reach.
Let's see if they keep you up, yeah?
How tall are you?
5'9".
Good to know.
How tall are you, Blueface?
About 6'3", 6'4".
Right now, it's like it's peak, innit? Because you've got a lot on the line here as well.
You've got a lot on the line.
You
Your
got
accent's
Mike.
so cute.
And I
I
see
like
Mike
it.
Tyson FaceTiming you. That's quite sick, innit? Some big guys watching this fight. And if you get dropped, cuz
Your
it's
accent
peak,
is so
bro.
cute. I can't
It's
even like
peak.
take it serious.
We'll
for
see
real.
in the ring, innit? We'll
Right.
see in the ring.
Blueface is, let's be honest, Blueface is talking down to you. He calls you a kid, he's calling you cute.
Yeah, but bro, you're fucking skinny as fuck, like.
Bro, you're a boy. How old are you?
Why are you asking the same questions, bro?
Because when you was late to class, I was spanking
You're saying the
ass.
same shit, bro. You're
It's a
saying
difference,
the
bro.
same shit, though.
When you was running
You're
like, oh,
saying
my
the same
backpack,
shit.
I need to get to class. I was already fucking, bro. Your dick is not even long enough for me, bro. Your balls ain't even dropped yet. Come on, man. It's a different game. Better say something better than say
I'll
something
say
better
something
than these
better,
bitches.
yeah? Your girl having a
Your
baby.
girl.
yeah?
Why
God
you wanna keep
forbid.
talking
God,
about a
God
girl?
forbid you have a fucking daughter, bro. Because I'll tell you what, if she's
Oh,
anything like your
nobody
girl,
can
she's gonna be a
understand what
whore,
you're
man.
saying. Nobody knows what you're saying, bro.
Huh?
Say it again. I didn't understand what you
I
said.
said, yeah, if your daughter is anything like your
Daughter.
girl, yeah, it's
My
peak, bro.
daughter?
She's for the streets. And you know what, yeah, I'll pre-order her right now, bro.
Wow.
I don't know. I can't understand what he said.
I think he's saying
But
something
from the
about.
wow,
if you-
he must have said something about child pornography, which I don't really want to touch bases on. If
All
that's
right,
what
mate.
you're
I'm
into,
pre-ordering her for when she's legal. Do you know what I'm saying?
you can have that battle if you want. That's some sick shit.
Ed, this is obviously very heated. It's getting quite personal. But last time we saw you in Kingpyn, you got a great knockout. What would it mean for you if you can lay this man out Saturday night?
It's just another man on the hit list, isn't it? Because I'm going on to more fights, and it really shows how far your music career's fallen to be fighting me, innit? Like you act like you're some big A-lister, but you clearly need the paycheck, because otherwise you wouldn't be fighting. You'd be doing your music, but I ain't heard no tunes, bro.
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but
They your tunes are washed, bro. I can't
They
lie.
called me. They said they want to fight, and I said, yeah. I don't know what the tunes
You
have
need the
anything
peas,
to do
bro. You need the
with the
peas.
ring, brother.
You need the peas.
You
'cause
talking
your
about
music career's
tunes or fighting,
falling, bro.
Let's stay on
Your
topic.
music career's falling.
Ed, let's stay on topic, brother. We fighting, right? Let's forget the gals. Let's forget the tunes.
Right, so what then?
Let's forget the little kids. Let's forget all that tea and crumpets. Let's talk about the fight, brother.
Yeah, so what do you reckon's going down in the fight?
What
do you reckon?
I reckon that you're gonna be swinging for the fences, and you're gonna be winded and out of breath, and you're gonna give up.
Give up, yeah?
You're either gonna get tired or you're gonna go to sleep. Either one.
Bro, your punches could not put me to sleep, I'll tell you that. I'll literally walk out no guard and you still couldn't sleep, man. Like, your punches are weak, bro.
Is that what you saw in the open workout yesterday? You watched him work out. What'd you take away from it?
Bro, I've been hit by way harder punches than that, and I don't go down.
Bro, you got
I reckon your
slapped like
chin's
a bitch
yeah,
and
but did I
didn't
go
do
down
nothing.
though? Did I go down? Nah.
You got slapped
Well,
and didn't
bro,
do anything,
give it all the
bro.
verbal now, yeah. We'll see who gets
How
slapped
you
in the
get
ring.
slapped and didn't do nothing
You'll get
about
slapped in the fucking ring now.
Alright, that sound good.
Ed, a lot of people are saying, look, this fight, yeah, you got power, you're going to go in hard.
Guy's stiff.
Blueface may want to take this a little longer. On 2 weeks' notice, is your gas tank enough to go into the deeper rounds on this contest?
Bro, it depends how many fucking rounds is it? Deeper rounds.
He don't even know how many rounds
it's
is.
not a fucking 12-round fight. Like I'm
How
a
many,
dog.
how many
bruv.
rounds is it?
It's 3 rounds.
You don't even know how many rounds you fighting, brother.
Well, I got
You
told
lost
I got
already.
told it was 3 rounds.
Oh,
How many rounds you get told?
They told me it's 4.
Well, I'm gonna need more money then.
Yeah.
It is a 4-round. I'm
guy
having it
doesn't know how
confirmed. It's a
long he's supposed
4-round
to be.
fight.
He don't even know how long he's
Someone
fighting.
get to the
What type of shit is
ATM.
that?
We gotta get.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to whip out another paycheck.
But look, Ed, obviously, we're having this confirmed. It's a 4-round fight. You seem to be unaware of it.
Well, that's not what I got told, bro. They've clearly
Yeah.
lied to man, because I said 3 rounds and they said yeah.
How does this? I mean, again, this is what we're being told. That it is a 4-round fight. How does that make you feel now?
I just
Like a
don't see it.
fucking
I don't see
idiot.
it going past 3, bro. I can't lie. So it don't really matter.
Bro, you must feel like an idiot. You don't even know
Nah,
what
nah,
you signed
I
up for.
can't even see it going past 3 anyway. I'll be real.
All right. You don't even know what you signed up for.
Blueface, you saw him work out. I don't know if he actually stayed around, but you saw it after. What did you see? You said stiff,
Yeah,
right?
he's stiff. He has no head movement. He's gonna be. My prediction is he's gonna feel 1 jab and he's gonna run from you the rest of the fight.
Bro, you can't get no power with them fucking flamingo legs. Like, I'll be real.
That was funny. I guess everybody forgot to laugh. That was just not that funny.
Bro, back out your shorts, yeah.
This is
You'll
a
see your
boxing
legs
match,
are
brother.
like
This is a
that, bro.
boxing match, brother.
Yeah, no, it don't matter.
It's
You
not a
get put in a
UFC
split.
fight. There's no kicks. You're not gonna be able to kick me in the leg, brother.
Yeah, but they ain't holding you up. They ain't holding you up.
Alright. What's holding you up?
I got serious legs, bro.
You got serious? You got real legs?
I hit leg day.
But you got
G. I
booty
hit leg
muscles?
day. Huh?
You got real booty muscles?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you worked out for those, or you did steroids for those?
Worked out, bro.
I heard you were shooting up.
Now we're getting tested for this fight, so we'll see, won't we? We're
have you
getting
ever-
tested, bro.
Are you natty?
Yeah, well,
Well,
2 years ago, I might have dabbled in a bit, but we're getting tested for this fight, so we're all cool, ain't we?
Did you guys know about that?
I did know there was testing. I knew about the stories
did you
about
know
it as well.
him?
Yes.
Did
yeah.
you know about him shooting up 2 years ago?
I'd admit it, innit? 2 years ago, yeah, I dabbled in a bit, but
Oh yeah?
yeah, we're getting tested for this fight.
We ain't getting no steroid test.
Yeah, there is test.
Yeah, why you lying?
That's not
man?
what I got told.
Why you lying?
I got
lad?
told there was test, I'll be real.
Caught you in a, you don't even know how many rounds you fighting. How you know it's a test?
That's what I got told,
See,
bro.
you
I'm
sound
getting
like
told,
a
I'm
boy.
getting
That's
told
how I
hella
know
shit.
you a boy, bro. You don't even know.
Alright, bro.
Alright.
Alright.
So you shooting up or not? You still shooting up or not?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You believe in Blueface?
Fuck no.
I'll say that as a compliment,
Fuck
G. I'm
no.
a shredder. I'm a fucking shredder.
Even if he is shooting up, it wouldn't make a difference for me, honestly.
I'm a shredder, mate. I'm a shredder. I'm a natty shredder.
How you get him out of there, Blueface? You're super confident. What round is it? How you doing it, man?
I'm gonna take him to the deep end. You know, take him to the 8 feet of the pool where he can't swim. You know, where he can barely stand.
There's a lot of talk, bro.
And-
You just get dropped. When I hit you with this right hand, cause it's peaks, you'll feel the power. I've got serious power in this right hand. I can't lie.
Is it your
Serious
power, or is it the power of the needle?
Well, we'll see, won't we? It don't
got-
matter.
you
like
got
you
that-
said, it don't matter, does it? When you get hit by it, you ain't gonna be making
you
excuses,
got
are
that-
ya? Ain't gonna be making excuses when you lose, are ya?
You got that SpongeBob shit, that shit you.
Well, you'll feel it, innit? You'll feel
For
it.
the fight.
Ed,
Everybody
is-
remember I said that. We just caught him in a lie. He thought he was getting
Bro, you're
tested for
chatting pure
steroids,
shit.
but he's
You're
not
chatting
getting tested
pure
for
shit.
steroids.
Chatting pure
He's
shit.
already openly admitted to doing steroids. So
Yeah, and I'd admit it now.
that's like a crackhead saying that they don't do crack 2 years later.
Well, I swear you was addicted to some fucking
Alright.
perks or something,
Alright.
am I wrong? Well,
No,
I see you
I don't
throwing
do
up
any
hella,
drugs.
bro. I see
I
you
don't do
throwing up.
any
That's
drugs.
drugs, cuz.
I don't do any
That's
drugs.
serious
You
drugs.
couldn't find anywhere that
Perks,
says I did
fam.
drugs.
Ed, is the only way you win this one by a first round knockout? If it goes into the
Nah,
second
bro,
round?
it don't matter. Like, I got the fitness, I got the dog in me. Like, I want this fight more. He's just here for the fucking money. Let's be
You
real.
ain't got no dog. You got
We'll see,
steroids
won't
in
we?
your
We'll
veins,
see, bro.
boy. Shut
Is
the
that all you
fuck
gotta
up.
say? Is that seriously all you gotta say? It
Dogs
sounds like
don't
you're
take-
making excuses
dogs
already,
don't
bro.
take steroids.
Sounds like you're making
Dogs don't
excuses
take
already.
steroids.
Hey guys, Ed, is there
Only
a possibility?
chickens.
Is there a possibility that you can outbox Blueface?
He's a good boxer. I think he is. And that's why I think it's going to be... people are going to put more respect on my name when they see me win, because I actually rate him as a boxer. But, yeah.
Appreciate it. You're a terrible boxer.
We'll see, won't we? It's
You
a big
couldn't-
L for you when you
couldn't
lose.
box
then.
a fucking gift.
Big L for you then when you lose, innit?
Alright.
Especially when you got all these men
Alright.
watching.
Yeah.
Bigger
Sounds
L,
good.
fam.
Blueface, you talked about potentially off a win, and God forbid we don't want anything to happen to any of the tournament fighters, but potentially with the win jumping into this tournament, still something on your mind?
Yeah, of course. I'm ready to fight anybody, bro. I'll fight y'all if they pay me. Shit.
I swear you say the same thing every time, bro. Fucking hell.
Bro.
Like broken record, bro.
You do steroids. Shut up.
It's the same
What
thing. It's
the
all
fuck?
you can say, bro. It's all you can fucking say.
Like, is that why you so tough? You got so much testosterone built up because you shooting up backstage?
Well,
Like,
well guys,
what the fuck?
we're gonna settle this one Saturday night live on pay-per-view. Right now, then, let's get you guys to face off. Let's get you guys in the middle. I want to see these two.
See how short this guy is. Bro, if you try something, I got 8 rings on. I'll slap the fuck out you with these rings, bro. That's a nice warning. I can't even. What's up, bro? How you doing? I can't even see this guy.
Easy uppercut.
I gotta look down
Easy
at you,
uppercut,
man.
bro.
I'm looking down at you.
That's how I like it.
You like me looking down at you?
I like fighting all the fighters.
Pause. Nah, let's be serious. Let's be serious.
And to the face, please. To the face.
I can see it in your pupils. You just shot up backstage, man.
This is our wildcard contest live on pay-per-view Saturday night. Ed Matthews versus Blueface.
All right, Ebony, that was interesting to say the least, right?
Kingpyn.tv to get that pay-per-view.
Here we are. Okay, Ebony, I was just saying, that was interesting to say the least, right? A little confusing. I was trying to keep up with what they were talking about. I'm trying to wrap all the topics there, but what did you take away from that?
Do you know, there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of talking over each other, but I do think that they both seem very, very confident. Honestly, they're both so confident. Like,
would you be that confident if you only had 2 weeks to prepare for a contest?
yeah, I mean, you got to believe in yourself, right? Like,
You know how to fight,
you
though.
know, I can fight.
Self-belief can only take you so far. Let's be honest. When you get in there, it's really in that fight. It's really who stayed the most ready, isn't it?
I mean, that's what it's going to have to be, because I think Blueface has been in the gym, and me being a California guy, I hear stories about him just continuing to do it, waiting on a fight. He's had a couple fallout. So I think, like you said, the person that's going to be most prepared, regardless of the 2 weeks, is going to have the best chance.
I think looking at those two, I know Blueface has been open about it. I think Ed's open to the possibility. God forbid there's any injuries moving forward in this tournament, but I think you throw either of those guys into the mix.
Oh, yeah.
It gets very intriguing.
Very interesting and dangerous, right? Blueface, southpaw, right? 6'3", 6'4", dangerous
Go
guy,
gadget arm, Sensei.
right? At this weight class, and then you got Ed. He's a strong guy. He has some experience, right? With the full training camp, how does he look? So Great fight. We're getting a treat with this fight.
Yeah, and again, this fight, along with all the women's fights and the ones you're going to see in just a few moments' time, you can catch live this Saturday on pay-per-view.
Kingpyn fans, it is nearly that time. I got 3 steps for you to buy that pay-per-view. Super easy. Step 1, you're gonna go to Kingpyn.tv on your mobile device, tablet, computer. Step 2, click Buy Access and create your account. Step 3, choose your pay-per-view experience, basic, premium, or premium plus, which includes a watch party along with that premium experience. So 3 easy steps to watch your favorite creators in a tournament-style format, the first of its kind, on April 22nd. Who walks out of this quarterfinal and the entire tournament as champion? I don't have those answers, but you can tune in to Kingpyn.tv. I guess you'll find out.
You're great at selling a pay-per-view.
You know,
by the
I do
way.
my best.
Hey, look, we've seen the women. We've
Yes.
seen Blueface
Yes.
and Ed Matthews, the wild card. It's time to get down to, the business end of this.
Yes.
And it's such a competitive men's tournament, isn't it?
You're not going to find higher level competition all in one spot. 8 of the best influencer boxers on this side of the entire scene. It's never been done, and we're about to start it right now.
Here we go. Let's welcome our first athlete up here. It's my mate, Nate. Thailand's biggest influencer. And, well, my mate, Nate, probably off making friends somewhere.
Yeah,
I
listen,
think.
he's always making friends. He's always finding a way to say hi and give people a smile. Maybe that's what's going on.
Well, this is the thing. The smile of my mate, Nate, it's been a little bit deceiving. Do you buy he's truly that nice, or do you think come fight night, it's going to be my mean mate, Nate?
It could be. I mean, listen, you heard Kenny's coach, Daily Perales, say, that guy reminds me of a little bit of, might be something off with him. He might be maybe a serial killer or something. I don't really know what to make of this guy. He's smiling. He's having a good time. He's always giving people a reason to watch. And there he is again with that coat. Look at that.
I tell you what, the most stylish man in this tournament. The drip.
I'm saying. You outdone me again. I even got my suit out, and you outdone me again, Nate. What's going on, man? Good to see you again, brother. My man. My mate.
Your mate. He's everyone's mate. Look, again, this is someone he's got combat experience.
Yep.
Over here on this, we haven't seen so much of him.
He's been playing it a little close to the best. He's not wanting to show too much, and I don't blame him. We're in a tournament. You only get one first impression. He's going to do that on Saturday.
Well, let's meet the man we'll be facing this Saturday night. It's King Kenny. A competitor with something to prove coming into this tournament.
Yeah, I think Kenny's got a lot of people looking at him and saying, listen, this is your moment. This is your time to show people what you are. I genuinely think we're going to see a completely different Kenny, and I think Nate's ready for that. I think both guys understand how important this first round matchup is. I think the people are about to see that.
Well, let's see someone who caught a lot of eyes a few months ago with his sparring footage against Floyd Mayweather. It's Jarvis. Again, this guy is training one of the best gyms in the world.
Listen, you don't go to the dog pound and not get any better. And not only is he training there, like you said, sparred Floyd Mayweather. And again, people don't know this, sparred him again off camera. Has Floyd in his corner, Floyd FaceTiming him, telling him things to do, instructions, that he has Otis in his corner as well. High-level coaching for 18 months he's been at it. He's a dangerous man.
But wait, he is facing a wild man this Saturday night in Tom Zanetti. Unpredictable, raw. He's shown he's got a chin. This is going to be no one taking a back step in this fight.
Listen, you know what you get with Tom Zanetti, at least on the surface. You're going to get a guy that wants to fight. You're going to get a guy that comes in ready to go, no matter how long he's trained, no matter how long he's been doing it. I mean, look, the man's strutting right now. He's no worries in the world. Look at him going. But also, this time around, you're going to get boxing. He has been training in a strict boxing gym 9 to 10 weeks now. This isn't just a guy that's coming in to punch. He's coming in to land and do so effectively.
Well, this next man, he wasn't drawn here live on the launch party, but he stepped in as our mystery opponent. From Poland, it's Filipek. Big name in Poland, fighting on Fame MMA. A gargantuan opportunity for this man come Saturday.
Listen, if you want to talk about someone that has absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain, fighting probably the biggest, well-known across the planet influencer here, it's Filipek.
You talk about this man he's fighting. one of the biggest superstars in Brazil with close to 60 million followers on Instagram alone. It's Whindersson Nunes. And this is a man who doesn't need to be here. You hear the roar, you hear the cheers. Here's a superstar.
My man, listen, here's the thing with Whindersson. You're right, he does not need to do this at all, but he lives the life of a warrior while still being a comedian, while still being a businessman. He has it tatted on his face, Andy. He's not playing no games here, no laughing stock. He's here to punch people's face in.
This is a fight that could change someone's life, let's be completely honest. And our next fight is one that a lot of people have been talking about. A lot of people have voted as a fight they want to see the most come this Saturday night. First of all, one half of this contest, it's Austin McBroom. Will it be redemption for this man come Saturday night?
Listen, it has been 8 long weeks for Austin McBroom. He has been told by everyone on the internet, probably everyone around LA County, man, what? That's how you represent us, man. What happened? Everything on the plate, everything on the table. And Gib came in and did what he did. Austin's had to hear all that now. He's had to eat a little bit of humble pie, but now he's back for his revenge, and time is now.
And that's it. This is all about revenge. There's been so much back and forth between Austin and his opponent. It got heated yesterday at the open workouts. There was back and forth at the face-to-face. And, you know, his opponent just seems confident, uber confident, and believes he's only better from their first contest.
Well, listen, anytime you get a rematch, it's never really the same as the first one, right? There are things that are different, and Gib's gonna have to prove that this time around, so is Austin, but both guys know what's on the line.
So let's bring out the second half of what is gonna be our main event on Saturday night. Will it be redemption, or will it be repeat? Let's find out as we welcome Anderson Gibb. 7-figure Gibber, literally from every pore oozing confidence.
Yeah, man, he's ready to go. He's been ready to go. He's told us he felt a big fight was coming after that Austin McBroom fight. Little did he know that big fight was this rematch. And again, he was eager. He was chomping at the bit. He said, I want to pull Austin, and he did. Manifestation works in crazy ways, Andy.
Man, we couldn't have planned it better. We all wanted to see the fight. Didn't think we were going to see it in this first round, but wow, April 22nd, this Saturday, we're in for a treat. And not just from that fight, from all of these fights.
Every fighter on stage legitimately has a real chance to win this thing. I'm looking around, man. Nate's filming. He's a content creator, baby. No one's playing games, though. Everyone knows the severity of this thing, and everyone has their shot.
Let's be honest as well. We talk about who's going to win this tournament, but the way this tournament pans out, the winners will go on and fight the winners, the losers will go into the losers bracket and fight the losers. By August, we're going to be able to rank all of these men from 1 to 8. And just think about the embarrassment factor.
You don't want to be 8.
Where do you go if you're number 8?
You retire, you go back to creating content, you never pick up gloves again, and you stop doing anything physically harming because it's just gonna get worse.
High stakes. This is the Kingpyn high stakes tournament, and the stakes could not be higher. Tell you what, let's bring down our first 2 athletes. My mate Nate and King Kenny. This is a match that caught a lot of people's attention when it was drawn. Guys, welcome. Kenny, let me start with you. There's been a lot of talk coming into this one about perhaps some pressure that you feel. I know you weren't happy with your last performance. How have things changed? How have you changed coming into this weekend?
You know, I've had a great camp. You know, I've been sparring, 3 times a week. I feel good physically and mentally. I thank God for everything. And, the camp has just been us focusing on, on volume, letting my hands go. And you guys are going to see that this Saturday.
And Nate, you both have ranked each other quite high. When you've been asked to rank the other opponents here, you both ranked each other relatively high. It seems like there's a lot of respect between you two.
Yeah, definitely. What's not to respect? He's a great guy. He's a great fighter. I mean, it's at the end of the day, we're here for entertainment, so why not have some respect for being a good person?
Nice.
What? It's not being respectful. It's being a decent human being.
Listen, he's a decent human being, but Kenny, you're still going to have to go in there with bad intentions. We've talked about it all week. I know you're tired of the question, but you're going to wipe that smile off this man's face.
Yeah, like I said, you know, Nate is a nice guy, but, you know, unfortunately, I'm going to have to batter him this weekend. You know, this is the fight game. It's either going to be me or him. And
As
like
he
I said
batters
before,
me, I'll still be smiling.
And like I said, this guy. And like I said before, like, it's either me or him. And it's so.
You said, Kenny, that there's going to be no more Mr. Nice Guy when you step out of that ring. Are you looking to knock the nice guy out of Nate? Is that what you want to do?
Well, if I see an opening, I'm going to take it. It's as simple as that. You know, if I see an opening, fully, you know, take advantage of it and go for it.
It's funny you say opening. You know, Nate, when we were doing the face-to-face,
Yeah.
I was sitting back there and I heard you say, not if, but when.
Yeah, that's right. There's even the best boxers in the world. Everybody makes a mistake. It's not if, it's when. And when it comes, I'll be ready to capitalize.
Do you think his newfound offensive game coming forward, looking to throw big-time shots, is that where the mistake comes?
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Because I hope he pushes forward. I hope he's ready to throw his hands like he says he is. And that's what we've been training for. Because if he doesn't, I don't think just the fans will be disappointed. I'll be disappointed. Because he's been talking he's going to throw. So I'm excited. I'm ready.
Is there a danger? Again, people talked about you not throwing enough in your last fight. Is there a danger that you look to show those critics what you've got and you do make a mistake?
No, it's all about, you know, throwing with intelligence. I'm not going to come in at 100 miles per hour. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be throwing, picking my shots, you know, and I'm going to fight a good game.
Do you believe that Kenny's going to make a mistake, or do you believe that you're going to make him make a mistake?
I guess we'll find out on the day. But you set traps, and if he doesn't fall for them, then you push forward, and then you make him make the mistake. So whatever comes, comes. I mean, we've talked. This is our third time talking. I'm pretty sure we say the same things every time. I'm just ready to get in the ring and throw down. I mean, what else is there to say, really? I mean, we kind of just sound like a broken record saying the same things over and over. Let's just get into the ring and find out what's going to happen. I think everybody else wants it. And, yeah, we're good to go. I'm ready to dethrone the king. It's not going to be King Kenny anymore. It's going to be Kenny.
Prince Kenny. Ooh. Taking the king away from
take
him.
the king away from him.
You
Look,
wish.
look,
That's
look
not
at
happening.
Look at this.
That's not happening.
What are we saying? What we got? Oh, no.
What is that?
Look at that. That's nice. You need some. Oh, you got it. Okay, you got it. You got it.
We got the dead king on my shirt.
Oh, El Dia
Oh,
de
hang
Muerta.
There we
on it.
go.
Whoa.
So I'm not saying I'm going to kill
He's
you.
doing that with a smile on his face still, Kenny.
I'm not
No
saying I'm
way.
going to kill you, but just in
Bro,
the ring. In the
your
ring, we'll
last
throw
fight was
down.
3.5 minute rest in between rounds.
I'll tell you, longer rest actually gets you
How are you
more
going to
tired.
be ready for this Saturday? You
Well,
tell me. And you've never fought in 10-ounce gloves before.
That's okay.
Is that a point that in your last fight there were longer rests, that there were bigger gloves?
I'll tell you this. From training with 1 minute rounds, or 1 minute breaks in between, 1 minute breaks in between is a lot better because when it's a longer break, your adrenaline drops, you get more tired. So I'm actually looking forward to the 1 minute.
I ain't gonna lie,
better.
Nate. This fits me better, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, looking good.
Come on now.
I kind of want me one of them.
What do you think, Kenny? I'm rocking it.
I think it suits you.
Can you buy this? Longer breaks make you more tired?
He's just chatting shit, man. He's just chatting shit, bro. He's so boring.
I'm
Even in
chatting shit? I haven't said anything.
no,
What
he's
do you
just chatting shit. Even in the workout, you didn't show anything, and I don't understand why you didn't do that. You're meant to be an entertaining guy, you know,
What do
get
you-
people hyped for the fight, and you just stood there doing nothing.
Are you trying
You've
to
had
try-
the same look for all your fights.
Okay, so then how many videos and posts have you made? I make one video, it gets 1 million views. You post one, you get nothing. I'm the one promoting the fight.
So is this a video making contest, or is it going to be
You're
a
the
fight
one who
on
just
Saturday?
said I need to promote it.
I
I'm
was talking
promoting
about
it.
you being entertaining in the workout. You didn't show anything.
Well, the comments entertained it. They liked it. I think it was entertaining.
What? Just standing there doing nothing?
Or you just kind of sad because you couldn't see what I prepared?
No, not even. I just think if we're gonna hype a fight and build it, both of us should show something.
Okay. So you want
That's
to show?
what I'm trying to say.
That's fine. Show 2 days before, but I mean I've been posting and promoting, so I'm happy.
So have I.
Okay.
Kenny, let me just pick up on the point we talked about a minute ago. Talk about the longer rest periods. Do
Yeah.
you believe that Nate's going to suffer with a conventional break between rounds? And does that mean you're going to be open to to laying in or maybe hurting Nate?
Sorry, ask me that question again.
Sorry, the shorter breaks.
There's a lot,
Do
there's a lot.
you think that Nate is going to suffer from not having that recovery time and open the door for you to cause some damage?
I think he'll be in for a shot because this is the first time, obviously, he's fought with 1 minute breaks. So I think once he realizes someone's going to be coming at him with bad intentions and he's only got 1 minute to and then listen to his coach and then get back in there, he's going to realize it's different than sparring, you know?
Okay.
How is that gas tank?
It's ready. That's all I can say. I'm ready.
We've talked about the no headgear. I know you've been keen on seeing him without headgear. Do you? I mean, we know this at this point. It's different. 10-ounce gloves, no headgear. He takes one of those. I don't know if he's ever felt that. What are your thoughts, man?
I mean, once you get hit with just the jab alone, followed by the right, he's going to see that it's a completely different game sparring, fighting in 10 ounces instead of 16s.
Yeah. Once you decide to throw a punch, then we'll find out how it is.
Oh. Nate, how do
You're
you...
going to find out this Saturday.
I'm ready.
Nate, how do you see this fight finishing?
With me as the winner with my hand raised. So whether it's a knockout or by decision doesn't matter to me because a win's a win.
By any means necessary.
Yeah, but wait, one thing real fast. I don't agree with what Wade said in the beginning when he said whoever loses in 8th place should just retire. I mean, we're here for fun. And if anything, the person who loses the most has the biggest to gain by learning and growing from it. So I would say, no matter what happens, win or lose, everybody should keep pushing forward.
That's fair.
Sorry.
He's got a point.
That's
Sorry,
fair. No, that's great. No.
That's a big one.
Come on,
I had to
yeah,
say
come
that.
on. No,
He went
that's
from
fair.
nice to a little bit
100%.
nasty
Come
to
on,
very
no,
nice
that's
again.
amazing.
Great point, Nate. No,
Melted my heart, man. Come on.
You are right. You know, regardless of placings, everyone's taken the guts to step in here.
Yeah.
Ultimate respect to each and every person.
And saying they should retire doesn't matter. I mean, if they want to do it again, let them do it again.
Fair.
Who cares?
But Kenny, let me go to you on this one. How do you see this contest finishing?
If it goes the distance, you know, it's just going to be like 15 minutes of hell for Nate, to be honest.
Perfect. Because it's a lot hotter in Thailand. I'm used to the heat. You're not.
I'm conditioned either way, so that's not going to change anything.
That's good.
Gents, let's get you in the middle. Let's get you facing off.
Definitely.
My mate Nate, King Kenny. That shirt is fire.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You sure you're ready?
Always.
Okay. Once you just feel the first jab, let alone the right, it's over for you.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Throw it in.
This is all you do, just smart.
Is that bad to smile?
No, it's not.
Okay. We're good. May the best man win.
To the front, gents.
Yep.
My mate Nate, King Kenny, thank you very much, chaps. Back to the seats. Yeah, you have got to give the jacket back, Wade. Sorry, guys. Well, let's bring out our next contest. It's Jarvis and Tom Zanetti.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to try and pinch that one for fight night, that jacket?
Yeah, I'm going to see, man. I don't know. If
Nate, can he borrow that
He's a
for
nice
fight
guy.
night?
I don't know if he's going to give that one up, though.
You can wear it all night.
Okay. I'll
It
take it.
really is
I was
nice.
about to bust that up, you know, those arms.
Gents, welcome. Guys, yesterday, you guys did a face-to-face. I was there, I witnessed that.
I'll be right back, Andy. I'm going to give Tom's mic.
Oh, okay. You guys had a face-to-face yesterday. And Jarvis, I know you were a bit annoyed by the tardiness that you saw from Tom. Did that get into your skin a little bit?
No, I didn't get under my skin,
Thanks, mate.
but, you know, he was a little late, so that kind of annoyed me. You know, I was showing up on time, trying to be respectful for everyone involved. And, yeah, you know, he showed up late, kind of did his thing, but...
It wasn't intentional, by the way. He said an hour and a half late, and then he went to an hour, and I was about half an hour late, but I didn't mean to be late. I just went when the driver took me. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't sat around thinking, let's make Jarvis and his mum and all that wait. That ain't how it was. I just turned up when I got brought there. I walked into, well, you saw what happened, so.
You said yesterday he wasn't ready. He said, stop acting like you're ready because you're not ready. When you look at him now, does he feel ready? Does he seem ready for this fight in 2 days?
He looks ready for a fight, yeah. He looks ready to go. I'm just excited to get in now. I'm like genuinely excited. Yesterday was a lot of fun. It was a shame that it was a bit of a, like I said, an altercation, if you like, at the beginning, because I did come in quite a good mood, dancing around, saying hello to everybody and stuff like that. And I felt a bit...
you feel like Jarvis's team was trying to push your buttons a little bit when you got in there?
I just felt like I walked in and I wasn't intentionally late. You know, I wasn't trying to be rude. I was trying to be over polite, if you like, saying hello to everyone. And then I came into everyone staring me down, his brother and his manager and his friends all circling me, trying to say stuff to me like, who do you think you are? And I thought, what's going on here? I've just said hello to everyone. I'm just trying to offer Jarvis's mum a coffee and all that. And then he tried to intimidate me like I'm going to be intimidated by these people. It took a lot more
Yeah,
than
no, I mean, it was definitely, we
these
definitely
people
got
to
heated at the
intimidate me.
beginning. We were just pissed off, annoyed, but,
Well,
you know,
it's
it's all
what it is,
respect at the end of the day. We're having a fight, and, you know, 2 days' time, it's just me and him in the ring, and that's really it.
Tom, you've said that Jarvis has got no heart. He just plays games. Do you believe that dragging him into deep waters on Saturday is going to be the key?
You know, when that was put on the Kingpyn thing, I just had a FaceTime Zoom thing with him, And I'm trying to have a bit of fun. I'm trying to ask a few questions, and I'm not really getting anything back, you know. So then I got asked these questions. What do you think? Does he have any heart? And you know, I'm not trying to dig personally at the kid. You know what I mean? Yeah, fair enough. He seems like a nice kid, but just don't take the piss and try and. I was just pissed off yesterday when they tried intimidating me because I'm not going to be intimidated by clowns like that, mate.
Jarvis, has this fight over the last few weeks become a little bit personal?
No, I wouldn't say it's become personal. You know, at the end of the day, we're getting in the ring, we're fighting, putting on a show for people. And, you know, I've got respect for him no matter what.
Thank you, mate.
I think it just got a little heated at the beginning. And it kind of cooled down at the end. You know, we shook hands and stuff. And, you know, I'm just honestly ready to...
I know what
I'm
you're
just
trying
ready
to do.
to get in there.
I noticed that you lot were trying to feel me out. You were trying to test me out. When I walked in, you were all staring and then all crowded around me. You thought I was going to shit myself and fold. But then when I switched, I went mad.
We didn't come up with a plan or anything to do nothing.
I walked in and
bro.
it was like it was systematically planned. I walked in and everyone was just like on my case, and I thought, wait a minute, are you lot trying to actually put it on me here? Like,
I mean,
in
we
real
just
life?
wanted
'Cause
to. We just didn't know why you were late. Why, you know, we had been there for a while.
And you know, I wouldn't have questioned you if you were late. I would have just cracked on with my day. You lot cancelled the day before. Maybe it wasn't your intentionally
No,
fault
we
to
didn't.
do.
We didn't.
Maybe
Like I
you
said
didn't.
before,
I don't know.
I did say that before.
I
We
know.
didn't. We
But
didn't
did I
cancel.
complain?
We
No,
didn't.
I didn't. I
We didn't
cracked on with
cancel
my
the
day.
day before. Though.
I'm not asked, but
We
I'm here
didn't
for the
cancel.
week.
We didn't cancel the day before.
I don't care whether
Guys,
you did or not.
let's move. We've got a fight. Yes, we've got a fight between you two.
Yeah.
Come say now, Tom. I've got to say, I've noticed a bit of a black eye there.
Yeah.
Heavy sparring the last couple of weeks.
Like I said, I've had a short camp. Well, in comparison to what obviously Jarvis has had. So I've had to really have quite a violent camp. I've been sparring 3 times a week with kids who were out of my league at the beginning of the camp. Towards the end of the camp, I've been going through and being able to cope and working quite well with some of these kids. The last camp I had was Slim. I was sparring with kids, and on my last spar that I had, I ended up like knocking a kid out in the spar, like, and I was so confident going into it and stuff like that. And on this one, I'm been sparring kids who were just so much stronger and, you know, real boxers, and it was a big wake up call. The camp for Slim was a good camp, but I went against people that I've been sparring like now, and I managed to get through them now. So I feel good, feel confident, I feel very fit. And, you know, I'm just happy to get in. It's just, like I said, the experience as a whole. For me, I'm getting paid to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really asked about, it's good for me, bro. I'm happy.
Jarvis, you know this is a wiry individual. Yesterday, you got to see it firsthand. You were doing your open workout, and he hopped in the ring, and you guys started shadowboxing a little bit.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that?
He came out of nowhere. I guess he was just trying to get in my head or, you know, entertain. You know, that's what he does. He
That's
loves
what
to
I
do
try to
that.
entertain. It was
You know,
all felt a bit
that's what
boring.
we spice it up. You know,
some of those shots came with a closed
you know.
fist, though. You know what I mean? They came a little close.
Yeah. I think there was some security that were kind of worried a little
I was trying to jump.
We were
up in
all
there.
worried for a
I was
minute.
like, I don't know.
But, you know, I obviously
jumped in and
know.
had a little dance around with him.
I
That's
obviously
all it
know
was.
nothing's going to happen, you know, before the fight. We're not trying to do
Professionals.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we're all respect.
Tom, one more for you. You said yesterday while Jarvis was working out, he's got 18 months. I thought he'd be a lot better.
I know, to be honest, like, if you locked me in a gym for 18 months, I feel like I'd come as a different animal. And from what I saw yesterday, don't get me wrong, I have an idea that I imagine he was holding back a little bit and you don't want to showcase too much, just like I was. But, you know, fuck me, 18 months in the gym, you want to come out like a little mini Mike Tyson, do you know what I'm saying? Fucking hell.
I mean, in the ring, it's a whole different story, you know, when you're actually doing pads, just doing light stuff
No,
like
of
that.
course, yeah, you look fluent.
It's a
you
whole
look,
different
you
game.
look fluent with it, and you looked, like I said, a lot more technical than I am, because you've had a lot more time at the sport than me. You know, I'm coming for a fight, you're coming to box. We'll see what happens. It goes either way, do you know what I mean?
Jarvis, yesterday, you said that you were going to, and I quote, kill Tom. Do you still feel... I know that's an excessive word.
I think some people took that out of context, you know what I'm saying? Like-
That's an excessive
You
word.
said it direct, look me in the eyes, so you're going to kill me?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm
And
not
I
going
thought, yo, this gangster guy, he's
ain't tryna-
actually about it.
I ain't trying to go to jail or nothing, but
It's not me.
I mean,
He's a
yeah.
proper gangster, this guy.
Metaphorically, yeah, I'm trying to...
Metaphorical.
Yeah.
Tom keeps calling you a boy. Does that...
Call me a what?
Calling you a boy.
Oh, a little boy. No.
Yeah. Does that annoy you at all?
When did I say that? When did I call him a boy? When?
You said it a few times.
Yeah,
You said it just said.
And he's trying to go.
Just go round and round on stage. Just click if you want. We will do. You know. I'll go off like that. Me. Yeah.
We're going to save that until Saturday night. But look, Tom's wily. He's fiery. Is he getting under your skin at all? Because you've been very calm.
No. You know, I've got a strong mental, and you know, there's nothing that anyone can really say or do that's gonna affect, you know, my goal and what I want to do. I've got one thing in mind, and that's to win on Saturday. So.
Well, Jarvis, let's talk about winning. You wholeheartedly believe you're going to win. You're going to move forward in this tournament, and I think you're going to win this tournament. Put Tom out of the mix for a second. Looking at who else is here, who do you believe is the biggest threat to you becoming the Kingpyn champion?
I mean, everyone's really a threat, honestly. You know, everyone. We'll see on Saturday how everyone performs, but. You know, Gibbs a big threat for me. McBroom's a big threat.
I think you want that Austin fight.
And yeah, that would be a great fight. You know, we've obviously got some shit going on, so I would love that fight. But
I came into this interview thinking I'm gonna let Jarvis talk this time. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna let you. But it's not gonna get that far, bro. Come on, man.
Nah, I'm going. Yeah, well, you'll see. You'll see.
Come on, bro. I'm sorry.
No, keep going.
I'm to talk this time. You take the stage, bro. I'm sorry.
Tom,
go on.
Okay, Tom. I'm sure you believe you're gonna win this fight. Move forward. When you look at the roster behind us, who do you think is the biggest threat to you going all the way and winning this tournament?
I think the biggest threat is Jarvis. He's the one who's been in the gym. I'm saying I ain't even watched any of these other guys. I don't even know what they're doing. I seen Gibb do his workout yesterday, and he looked on point. You know, I've not really watched any of the other guys. I seen my mate Nate doing a little bit with his head guard on. I thought that needs to come off. You know, I've not really seen much, so... As far as it goes, I just watched these little bit of sparring footage, and even then, like, I'm not like immediately nervous or under threat. I just feel like this is going to be a nice little fight.
Nice little fight. How do you see this fight finishing?
Well, you know, like I said, he's been having a lot of time to pace himself, to learn, to all that. So with it being a boxing fight, you know, I've got an idea how he's going to come towards me. I'm a bit taller than him, a bit longer than him, so he's going to try and get inside. You know. We'll just see what happens, innit?
Jarvis, how does this fight conclude Saturday night?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not professional boxers.
And I know he's going to go for the body as well. I know he's going to go for the body.
You can't train your body enough, you know. A body shots hurt no matter the amount of training you do. But yeah, we're not professional fighters, so that you can't really call. You know, anything can happen in that ring, and you know, like I said, I'm gonna try and kill him. Metaphorically.
Well, look, guys, another fight, incredibly exciting this Saturday night. Let's get you guys to have a face-off.
You've got to admit, it's a lot boring when I let him talk, though, isn't it?
I'm in the middle here. Final words, chaps.
Got nothing else to say, bro.
Your breath smells like an hamster's cage, bro.
I just had chewing gum, mate. What are you saying?
Tom Zanetti versus Jarvis, another banger live on pay-per-view. Thank you, chaps.
Alrighty, so we just had Tom and Jarvis, and you can tell it doesn't take much to get Tom going. And I feel like at this point, you know, at the press conference, they're getting irritable. We're having the same arguments, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just all gonna, when it comes to fight night, it's just gonna explode round one.
Yeah, most definitely. It just seems to be going back and forth, same arguments, same things. I can't wait for this Saturday night.
Yeah, and then we had Kenny and my mate Nate. That was like the first time that we saw a little bit of fierceness there from my mate Nate. Usually been all smiles, but they went back and forth. I think everyone has a low expectation of this fight. I think we've been talking about Kenny throwing his hands and what are we going to see from my mate Nate. But I think we're going to have a much better fight, and I think that's going to be the surprise of the night.
The smiling assassin.
Yes. All right, back to Andy and Wade and the boys.
Well, Wade, how's your Portuguese?
I don't know any. I know
Polish?
I know zero.
Okay.
I barely know English, Andy, so we're still working through that.
We're getting there, though. Let's welcome our next contest is Felipe and Whindersson Nunes. Gentlemen, welcome. Felipe, I want to start with you. You're looking across here at, let's be honest, a superstar, 60 million followers alone on Instagram. If you can beat him on Saturday night, you're going to be on the front page of every news outlet in Brazil. How does that make you feel?
I think that I will be a new superhero in Brazil, like a Neymar, like a Ronaldinho. It doesn't matter for me because nobody knows me before in England, and nobody knows Nunes before this tournament in England. He is well known in Brazil, but nobody knows about him in Poland. I got a great community. I know that he is a cool guy. He looks like Post Malone after 1 year in Poland, but I think that he is really funny. But it doesn't matter in this tournament. I love fighting. I got fight in kickboxing, in MMA. Maybe it's not a boxing, but he's comedian. I'm a fighter.
When you're getting that word by word, what do you make of the comments here of Felipe?
Eu acho que hoje ele tá mais quieto de quando ele foi no Brasil, assim. Ele foi no Brasil, ele tava mais falante, agora ele tá mais respeitoso, tá mais tranquilo. O que é legal, né? A gente tem que manter isso porque a gente tá fazendo boxe influencer e a gente tem que mostrar pro mundo, pras crianças, pras pessoas que estão querendo entrar no boxe, que a gente não é uns bobão que veio aqui, a gente quer aprender, a gente quer ser atleta, entendeu?
Yeah, I think he's more respectful this time than in Brazil. He's quieter, but I think that's good. Here, influencer boxing, it's important to show we're not just some, dumb guys that come here without training, but also we're prepared, like he said, we're fighters. So I respect him. I respect him on that.
Wenderson, you've been ranked very highly by all these competitors when they've looked at the rest of the fights in this tournament. Are you feeling any pressure coming into this tournament?
Não. Eu tenho várias carreiras. Eu sou uma pessoa que eu faço as coisas porque eu quero. Eu vim de um lugar onde as pessoas precisam de inspiração, entendeu? Inclusive, eu vim de um lugar muito quente. Eu queria pedir para desligar o ar-condicionado, se pudesse, porque está muito gelado aqui dentro. Pode falar.
Yeah, I actually know I come from a place where everybody needs inspiration. Everybody needs to see someone who's hardworking. And I come from a place that is really hot. So if anybody can turn down the AC, please.
Keeping it cool in here for you. Keeping it cool. I did want to ask you, Filipek. You said this guy's a comedian. He's not a real fighter. He's a boxer, but not really. Are you going to show him what a real fighter is on Saturday?
Yeah, because I got a really tough fight in Poland. I got fight with Lord of the Hell, and I got the fight with the Lionheart, who is living even in London. But I think that I show this guy on a workout, and I think that he's a little bit overhyped. I think that all of these guys has better boxing skills, and I show his fight with the Popo, and I think that he got no heart to fight.
No heart and over...
It's not disrespectful to him, because he looks like a really nice guy, but it doesn't matter to me.
No heart. What do you make of those comments?
Sábado à noite.
Saturday night.
Oh, okay. Did you see the open workout yesterday? And if so, what did you make of Felipek's skills?
Lento.
Slow.
Slow. Okay. Slow. What do you think?
I'm more explosive than you. Maybe you got a better technique boxers, because I'm not. I even kickboxer than boxer, but you are slowly too.
He's calling you slow as well.
Eu já entendi que ele lutou MMA, lutou kickbox, lutou várias outras artes, mas agora é boxe. E ele tá se avaliando. Eu assisti ele e ele me assistiu. Se ele me achou lento, eu achei ele lento. Hein? Posso mudar.
He's been saying he's a kickboxer, he's an MMA fighter. It's boxing. If he watched me on the open workout. If he thinks I'm slow, I think he's slow. So Saturday we'll see.
Okay, I think that I think how he can imagine this fight, jab, 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 and walk around me, but it will be another fight. I'm dangerous in ring, and I can throw a lot of good
Já lutou
punches.
MMA, boxe, kickbox.
He fought MMA, kickboxing, but
You are boring too. You can do even interview in English and you try to fight with Logan.
Tem tradutor aqui.
I have the translator here for that.
Tem dinheiro para isso.
I have the money for that.
Oh. Felipe, talk about money. There's a big entourage with Whindersson. He is rolling deep here in London. What do you make of the amount of people surrounding him?
Can you?
He's got a lot of people around him here while he's staying in London. What do you think about that? All the people does he need that?
Doesn't matter about the people. I got a great community from Poland and a lot of supporters from Poland right now, right here, and a lot of Polish supporters, immigrants, will be at the Wembley area.
There's a big Brazilian community here in London. There's also a massive Polish community here in London. As a superstar in Brazil, what happens if you don't get the biggest cheers when you walk out on Saturday night?
Não, essa não é a minha preocupação. Eu já tenho muitas coisas para ser elogiado. Eu tô aqui para me desafiar. O esporte salvou a minha vida, como salva a vida de muitas pessoas, entendeu? E eu tô aqui para mostrar que eu posso dar um passo à frente, que eu sou capaz de fazer a parada. Não tô aqui para me mostrar ou para ficar mais famoso pelo mundo. Eu tô tranquilo com a minha fama, com o meu dinheiro, com o meu sucesso. Tá ótimo, tô tranquilo.
Yeah, you know, I'm not worried about the cheers or the boos Saturday night. I'm here to challenge myself, to test myself. You know, this sport saved my life. So I'm just here to challenge myself. I'm ready to go. And Saturday night I'll be ready no matter what.
Felipe, let's talk about challenges for a minute.
I'm not in high school. I'm in boxing tournament. In Poland, we like entertainment and show on the press conference. He's boring as fuck.
Look, Felipe, you're talking about battles. You're a battle rapper by trade. You got any bars you want to spit right now?
But I got only in Polish language.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. Go ahead.
Something like this. Whoa. Wow, 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 wow. Nie wygrasz ze mną Nunes, bo ci nie pozwolę. A przy Filipku jesteś tylko małym brazolem. I to jest tak, dokładnie, to jest moja gra. Napierdolę cię tu szybciej niż daru lwa. I to jest tak, dokładnie, niż daru lwa. Pokażę ci, jak to robi Polish, Fame MMA.
Easy, hard, talk to him.
Hey, I'm better than Blueface.
I mean, that... Hell of a collaboration there, guys. Hey, Felipe, just give us the vibe of what you were saying.
What? Can you give us the vibe of what you said there in English?
Vibe...
like, what was it in English, just roughly?
What's the meaning of what you just said?
What said in English?
The rap.
The rap, my rap
Yeah.
in English. I got a lot of good community in Poland, and maybe on the next conference I will prepare another diss songs on my opponent.
Got you.
But no, in Nunes is so funny.
Look, Whindersson, how do you see this fight going?
Como uma boa luta, eu acho que vai ser... Ele fala muito da luta que eu fiz com o Popó, porque essa foi a minha primeira luta. Eu treinei com pessoas do MMA, então eu não sabia boxear direito e tal. Essa é a única luta que ele pode assistir e pode me avaliar. Mas de lá pra cá eu mudei muito, porque eu comecei a treinar boxe mesmo com o meu professor Eliezer lá do Brasil. E então eu espero me provar no boxe mesmo. Eu acho que vai ser uma boa luta, acho que vai ser uma luta bacana. Acho que vai ser bom para todo mundo assistir. Vai ser legal.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good fight. You know, he talks a lot about my fight with Popó, but I fought a 4-time world champion. Back then, I was training with MMA fighters. Now, I'm prepared to be a boxer. I've been training with my boxing coach, Eliezer. It's been a great camp. And I'm ready to showcase. I think it's going to be a good fight for everybody.
I got one question to Whindersson. Where is the leader of the press conference in Brazil, this fat guy who insulted me?
Ele é um cara dos maiores podcasts do Brasil. Ele não era um repórter, não era é um apresentador de podcast e ele é bem famoso, bem querido lá também.
Yeah, he's a pretty big podcaster in Brazil. He isn't like a serious reporter or anything, but his podcast is the biggest one in Brazil.
Okay, send him a message that I can fight with him in another fight.
Como é? Fala aí tu, pô. Tu tem microfone, cara.
Yeah, the message is sent. I have the microphone.
Ele sabe lá. Ele quer lutar com você depois. Igão. É o Igão? Será ou é o Mítico? É o Igão, né? Então se prepara aí, Igão.
Igão, Felipe wants to fight you later, so get ready.
Guys, let's get back to this fight.
Is this guy?
No.
Not here.
To the camera.
He's watching.
Okay.
Let's get back to this fight, guys. Whindersson, do you believe that you can knock out Felipe on Saturday night?
Uma coisa que eu aprendi com o meu professor, que é um cara bem didático, é que a gente não busca nocaute. O nocaute acontece. E quando ele acontece, não tem o que fazer. Às vezes até o próprio nocauteador se surpreende e a pessoa que foi nocauteada muitas vezes acorda depois de um tempo sem saber o que está acontecendo. Então, eu espero que aconteça.
Yeah, one thing that my coach always says is that you don't search for the knockout will come to you. So I believe that I'm ready. I believe that I'm ready for 5 rounds. And, you know, sometimes even the guy who applies the knockout gets surprised. So I'll be ready. I'll be waiting for that.
Felipe, do you believe you can knock out one of Brazil's biggest superstars?
If I lost in Poland, I lost just only by decision, and he got no power to knock me out. But wish him good luck. I going right now for all of these boxers and will win this tournament.
All right, gents, let's face you off. Let's get you guys in the middle. Intriguing contest to come here. Saturday night. To the front, boys. To the front. Felipe versus Whindersson Nunes. Saturday Night Live on pay-per-view here in London. Wait. I mean, this press conference, we are getting some gems.
We're global, baby. We got people from everywhere.
Felipe, that could change his life, man, and not an ounce of intimidation.
No, not at all. He's a fighter's fighter. He comes from Poland. People are fighting in the streets over there. They're fighting in pubs. They're fighting everywhere. He has fought all his life. He doesn't see Whindersson different than he sees me and you. It's a body in front of him. He's going to try to knock him out.
Well, let's bring out the contest that will headline fight card on Saturday night. It's the rematch. Will it be redemption? Will it be repeat? We're going to find out as Austin McBroom takes on Anderson Gibb. Wait, this is the one. Since the match was made right here in London, at these studios, everyone has been talking about this contest. Gents, welcome you. Be careful on these stools. They've taken a bit of a battering this evening. Gentlemen, welcome. I want to start first of all with yesterday's open workout. You both closed it out, and Austin, you came out, did a full warm up, quite extensive workout, and then left us, and then Gibb, you came out and did even longer, a more thorough workout, and everyone's been talking about what the cardio you showed in there. Was this a bit of, I'm going to top what he just did in there in terms of taking your time?
There's nothing. I wasn't topping anything. I'm here to make a statement. I'm here to knock McBroom out, and I'm here to win the tournament. So I'm showing what I'm about. I'm showing how much I've improved. I've done it's about 4 press conferences with McBroom, 3 face-to-face. When I saw him at the open workout, he looked tentative, he looked nervous, he didn't look as explosive as before. Every time I see him, his confidence seems to disappear with each time I see him. So it's not looking good for him, and I'm coming here to bang.
Austin, what do you make of that? Is your confidence diminishing over fight week?
This is the first time I'm hearing him talk like that. Usually, the last 3 times we've had an interview or a conference, he's told me that he sees how serious I am, how focused I am, how locked in I am. So this is the first time I'm hearing that.
Do you look in his eyes and think, man, this fight week is getting to him, he's going to crumble come Saturday?
It was the open workout. As the way he was throwing his shots, he was hesitant, he wasn't sure of himself, he didn't look confident. I'm always in the amateur gyms. I know a good boxer, I know a good amateur, and he doesn't look confident in his skill set, which I thought I was going to see the best McBroom. I was going to prepare for the best McBroom, but right now, I ain't seeing the best McBroom in front of me.
Do you think Gibb's underestimating what you're going to bring Saturday night?
I mean, he's confident, you know? I mean, he deserves to be confident, but confident can only go so far, so he'll find out Saturday.
overestimating is not training. Did you see me in the open workout? Did you see the work that I was doing? That's not overestimating. I'm seeing what it is. So there's no overestimating. So I don't know why we're saying that.
You said you came with a statement yesterday. That statement to me was power. Big time shots.
We're getting used to the game. I'm always in the gym. I'm learning how to be a better fighter all the time. I haven't left the gym. So this is just what it is, living the lifestyle of a fighter. So a lot of these guys, they've got these contracts. They saw the big payday. That's when they did it. I was always in the gym. I haven't left. That's what I'm about. I'm waiting. I was waiting for something like this. I was gassed. As soon as this moment came, this Kingpyn tournament, where there's 8 men, 7 losers, 1 winner, I was excited for this. So that's why I'm coming here. I'm coming here to prove a statement, knock McBroom out, and win this tournament.
Wow. Austin, let's just rewind to your last contest. You came out after that contest saying that you were very ill going into that. Yet in the first round, you were still able to drop Gib. Does that give you confidence that even you at not 100% can do that?
The last contest was the last contest. We got a new fight this Saturday, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
I mean, Andy, I'm seeing him. He came in with the camo pants for a reason. You know this is a war. You know this is war. And the last one, like you said, it doesn't mean anything now. The changes have been made, but why are you different? What's that it factor? What is your why now, Austin?
There's a lot of things. Like I mentioned to you before, my camp has been different. My training has been different. My sparring has been different. My eating has been different. I haven't took none of my fights as serious as this one. Even my first one, I relied on my athleticism. Going into fighting him, relied on my athleticism. I didn't train as hard as I should have. And this time, like I said, it's a lot different. So I'm locked in, I'm focused.
A lot different, Austin, coming into Saturday night. Is there anything he can change to beat you?
Well, he said he didn't take the first fight serious. He didn't take the second fight serious. This is what you should be doing. You should be taking it serious. We're in a fight. I have been taking it serious for years. So I know he hasn't been living the same lifestyle that I've been living, because I've been slowly, even if I learned the lifestyle, I'm still learning every day and increasing that lifestyle. So I know he's not as dedicated as I am and have been for over the last years of this, and I'm ready to take him out, man.
This is a very, very confident man. All fight week, all through this, we've seen nothing but utter focus. Do you think that's a front, or do you believe that he truly believes he's going to end you again on Saturday night?
I think he believes it. Like I said, he should be confident. Good for him, but we'll see. Saturday. Wish you the best of luck.
Now, obviously, you both are focused on this fight, but we know this is a tournament format, so your eyes are always on the prize. A lot of our audience and even some of the fighters have said that potentially Kenny would be a guy that comes out of the other side of the bracket and meets whoever it is in the finals. Is there a guy? Is it Kenny? Is there someone else that you're kind of peeking over and saying that's the next guy? Obviously, your next matchup would be Jarvis and Tom, but who is that most dangerous fighter outside of the one you're fighting today?
I'm going to show that I'm the most dangerous fighter. I ain't looking over saying he's dangerous, he's dangerous, he's dangerous. Fuck that. I'm looking to prove that I'm the most dangerous. I ain't trying to show that at all.
Austin?
He said it.
This is intense, man. I know these guys, they've done so many interviews. The talking, they've gone back and forth. They know what this is. This is no longer about influencers, who's getting the most follows, who's getting the most likes. These two have a personal grudge. And it was meant to happen again. They both said it was manifested. Gibbs said, I wanted a tough fight, and it was meant to be. Austin said there's no way that this could have gone anywhere else. I just think at this point, I don't know how much talking we need. Fists are flying on Saturday, and these two men know what it is.
Austin, yeah, I know you want to. I feel like you want to get to Saturday night's fight. You're very focused on that. Being quite quiet. Is that confidence diminishing through fight week, as Anderson's saying?
It's funny because everyone wants, me and Gabe to have all this drama, but the real drama is going to happen Saturday night, and everyone is going to get a show. It's going to get fireworks, and we're going to give the people what they want to see.
Do you think we're getting a stoppage on Saturday night?
You best bet your bottom dollar that I'm going for the knockout. Austin McBroom is sleeping, and that's what I'm going to do. He's going to sleep again.
Austin, are we seeing a stoppage, and is it coming from you on Saturday night?
Redemption. That's what I'm here for. Revenge, redemption, whatever you want to call it. That's what you're going to get Saturday night.
Redemption or repeat. This is an enthralling rematch. Top of the card Saturday night. Gents, let's get to face off. It's the one we've been talking about for weeks. Anderson Gibb versus Austin McBroom.
Night.
Tension oozing out of this one. The rematch, Anderson Gibb versus Austin McBroom.
All right, Ebony, my takeaway from that is Austin was a man of few words,
Yeah.
okay? Coming off a loss, big rematch, completely different guy. He's a guy who's usually talking, right? All energy, charisma. Right now, just super focused. And I think that means that we're gonna have a much more competitive fight than last time. But I want to talk to you about the one before that. We had Winderson and Filipek, right? It was a little tough with the translating, but there was a little bit of rapping going on. So I know that Wade freestyle. So if you want to do a beat real quick, Wade, you want to do a freestyle? or no?
Hold on a second. I don't know about all that. But there were some bars being thrown out. But I just want to talk about what we just saw.
Yeah, wow.
My heart's thumping. That was intense. Again, there's no playing around anymore. There's nothing more personal than that rivalry. And you saw it right there. Gibb on the way out, night. They know how serious this is. They know what's on the line. That first round matchup feels like a finals, and I know all these guys feel that. So I just can't wait for Saturday, man.
Ebony, when you're going into a contest, and it's more than just a fight, there's history, it's personal, how does that change things?
You know, I feel like that was similar to my last fight. You know, you just gotta stay really cool and calm because you can't let the emotions get to you. But when you get in that ring, you can become really spiteful because you kind of draw on that anger or draw on that, you know, hate or whatever you want to do. So it can definitely help make the fight much more exciting.
Sanjay, how much does emotion play into Austin and Gibb? Is it about who keeps the coolest head going into that?
Definitely. You can tell that Austin's trying not to let the emotion get to him, but once the punches start flying and real shots land, we're going to see what happens with that emotion.
And Wade, every fight there is intriguing. We talked about Kenny. Kenny, my man, we saw Nate get a little, well, not nasty, bit harsh, but you know, something came out of him there.
I just think Nate is confident in himself. I think he's a guy that he's heard all week that he's the quiet guy. He's the nice guy. He's not the guy that's supposed to be in this. He's just a guy that's nice enough to get by. I think he's a killer in there, and I think he's going to show it on Saturday.
Well, guys, we are heading towards Saturday night, but before we get to Saturday night, we will be back here at the Television Center Studios with our weigh-in show tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Guys, this is an enthralling fight week. We can't wait to see what happens. We're going to see you tomorrow night, and we're going to see you live on pay-per-view.
Kingpyn fans, it is nearly that time. I got 3 steps for you to buy that pay-per-view. Super easy. Step 1, you're gonna go to Kingpyn.tv on your mobile device, tablet, computer. Step 2, click buy access and create your account. Step 3, choose your pay-per-view experience, basic, premium, or premium plus, which includes a watch party along with that premium experience. So 3 easy steps to watch your favorite creators in a tournament-style format, the first of its kind, on April 22nd. Who walks out of this quarterfinal and the entire tournament as champion? I don't have those answers, but you can tune in to Kingpyn.tv. I guess you'll find out.
Well, guys, we are heading towards Saturday night. As I said, tomorrow night back here for the weigh-in show. Wade, Ebony, Sensei, thanks for being here. And you know what? It's been an incredible night here at BBC Television Centre.